right. Hello, my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to this beautiful, abundant YouTube channel. If you are new here, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com. And over here on this beautiful, radiant, lit YouTube channel, I love to make tarot pick-a cards like this one, okay? Other tarot readings and other spiritual related videos, all right? So if that is something that interests you, if you would like to continue seeing me and my energy, be sure to subscribe. Join the family, all right, because this family's litty. All right, and while you are down there subscribing, be sure to ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl and when sister posts future videos like so. You already know, let's go, period. Okay, welcome family to your September 2020 Psychic Predictions in depth pick a card reading, okay? I always gotta throw that in depth in there because my readings are very thick, all right, thicker than a Snicker Bay, and I just wanna let you guys know we go in. So if this is your first time ever watching one of my monthly predictions, I'm going to go ahead and invite you to get comfortable, grab yourself some tea maybe some water, okay? Maybe some kombucha, do something. All right, but just get comfortable, get ready to vibe with me. If you feel called to get a notebook to take some notes, to write down some key things, some advice, some affirmations for your month ahead, please do so. But even if you don't feel called to do that, that's okay, bae. All right, I ask that you step into this reading leaving ego at the door, being very open-minded for the guidance, the advice that Spirit has for you going into your September 2020. Okay, so before we get into your close-up shot, your card selection, I do want to give you guys a few disclaimers because disclaimers are very important. So the first disclaimer that I always give out is, yes, I am psychic. I have psychic abilities. I can see the energy around you for your month ahead. But what I say today is simply to be used as a blueprint, okay? My intention with these readings is for all of you guys to use it more so as a resource, as a guide for you to know, okay, bless, this is coming my way. This is going to be a very strong energy with me. This is, what I need to stay away from, so on and so forth. Okay, so these readings that I make here over on the YouTube, they are not intended to dictate your every move. They are simply intended for you to use as a blueprint. Okay, so you can, dodge the BS and get closer to your dreams, your goals, your manifestations, okay? So just keep that in mind. And the final disclaimer that I'm going to give to you guys is, this reading that I'm filming today, this very in-depth, nitty-gritty pick a card is for so many of my beautiful supporters, so many of my beautiful lovelies. So at any time, not saying it's going to happen, but at any time you are, getting your card read and something don't seem like it's your story, something don't seem like it's for you, it's probably because it's meant for another beautiful lovely, so don't sweat it. Anytime you hear something that just doesn't sound like your story, I just, encourage you guys to just keep it rolling, keep it pushing, keep it moving. Some messages might be for you, they might not be for you, so on and so forth. So always, you know the tea, basically. Always trust your intuition when it comes to these readings. I feel like this introduction is so long. I am super excited. I even pulled a general affirmation for all of us. This is for all of you guys. Group 1, 2, 3, and 4. I can do it. We can do it the month of September. So with all of that said and done, we're going to go ahead and jump right into the card selection. I will see you there. Let's go. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So jumping right into your September 2020 Psychic Predictions pick a card. The very first step that I would love for each and every one of you beautiful souls to start by doing is taking your 3 deep mindful breaths, all right? Not only is this going to calm your mind, your body, your soul, and your spirit, but this will also help you deeply relax and connect with your higher self, your intuition to get the most accurate, spooky, in-depth messages here today. All right, so once you're all grounded, once you're ready to make your selection, the very next step is to ask yourself, either out loud or in your head, what does the month of September 2020 have in store for me? What can I expect? What energy will be around me? What themes are going to be around me for the month of September? What is the advice for me? And what are the affirmations to help me manifest my best life the month ahead? All right, so however you feel called to, ask Spirit or your guides to bring you your selection. Here I have 4 piles. We have group 1 with red carnelian, group 2 with petrified wood, group 3 with aquamarine, and group 4 with selenite here. Okay, so once again, that's group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. All right, family. As always, there is no need to rush. If you need to, please pause this video here. Focus and meditate on the cards today. If you feel called to more than one pile, do you. All right, always trust that intuition. As always, the timestamps will be pinned in the comments as well as in the description box, along with all the decks that I use, in case you guys didn't already know that. But without further ado, I am so super duper duper excited to see what everybody's month ahead looks like. So I'm gonna get started. I will see you at your pile selection. Let's go. All right, group number 1, you guys are up. This is very in-depth. We have a lot to talk about, so we're gonna go ahead and get right into your reading. Like I said in the introduction, this is going to be the overall affirmation for all of us as a collective, including myself, going into September. I can do it. You can do it. So remember this, in times of trouble, remember this, who you think you are cannot handle this challenge, but who you really are will and can do it, okay? So I do want you guys to know sometimes I stutter up on my words, just disregard that, but let's get into it. So you guys selected carnelian, red carnelian. Now this is a very beautiful grounding stone. It helps calm you down. It helps you focus on that root chakra related things. And it also just helps you, just stay zen. So if you do have anger issues or you have a past of getting more angry than normal, than other people, I feel like red carnelian for you guys the month of September would be beneficial. If you guys have red carnelian, start working with it. It's also really good for your creativity. It's really good to get those creative juices flowing. So if you have some sort of profession that involves you needing to get those creative juices flowing, right, by all means, get you some carnelian. And also, carnelian is really beautiful for, what's the word, for productivity, for helping you get things done, and also to help your stress be at bay. All right, so that you're not feeling all freaking stressed out the month of September. So just some guidance. So we're gonna go ahead and get into your tarot cards first and foremost, and then we're gonna jump into your other cards. So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. You guys have the 3 of Blades for the month of September, getting into it. All right, so very interesting. We have the 10 of Coins in reverse. Okay. So family matters are definitely probably the cause of this 3 of Swords. Okay, we have the Lovers. Okay, balancing things out, things coming full circle, communication, really good communication. We have the Chariot in reverse. Yeah, your home life, your family life, okay? All things, from your childhood, from your past, your family's bloodline, these things are going to be coming up to the surface for you. I'm also seeing, with this 3 of Swords, there's going to be some sort of, old trauma, suppressed trauma that's going to be brought to the surface that has to do with your family or your childhood or somebody that you were once close to, okay? So, these are themes. I asked Spirit to give us just the overall themes of your month ahead. And so we're getting a bunch of information here. And finally, we have the High Priestess. So right off the bat, you guys, group number 1, you guys have 3 major arcana cards for September. This is going to be a big month for you. so we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm seeing for you guys with this Chariot in reverse, the month of September is not going to be a really good month for moving. It's not going to be a good month for traveling either. I feel like Spirit is telling you, group number one, to really focus on all things family matters, okay? So if you've been having issues with your family, this is for so many different people, but, for a lot of you, this could be custody of your child. For a lot of you, this could be with, just issues with the family. Things are out of balance, things are not structured, things are falling apart, and all things family matters, and it's causing you to have a heavy heart, causing you to be grieving, causing you to be upset. For some of you, unfortunately, this could be a passing away. For a lot of you, this has already happened, and I feel like the month of September, you're heavily going to be focusing on your healing that heart, and just remembering all of the good times that you had with that particular person that passed away. And so I definitely do feel, if you're watching this and a loved one recently passed away, they're definitely coming through here in this reading, wanting to encourage you to remember that not all is bad, okay? What is the good stuff that you still have going for yourself? What are the blessings that you still have in your life? And, how could you step more into that, so that way you are not always crying and dealing with a heavy heart and moping around? As tough as that may seem, I definitely feel like that's a message that needs to be heard here. So immediately, with all of these cards, group number one, I'm seeing your healing. Okay, so for some of you, if you were abused in the past, I feel like this is going to be brought to the surface. Expect a lot of deep conversations, whether it's with your mom, whether it's with your father, whether it's with your brothers, your sisters, a friend, a coworker. You guys, group number one, you're going to have so many deep conversations that are also going to be linked with your spirituality as well. I feel like this is all a part of your spiritual awakening, okay? Going through some sort of heavy loss, whether it's a breakup, whether it's, losing a loved one, whether it is, just something of some sort, whatever has caused you this pain, this hurt, this grief, this heaviness in your heart, whatever has caused that, group number one, I'm definitely seeing that your spirit guides, your ancestors, they're definitely going to be helping you, walking with you, and working with you the month of September to see the beauty in your life, the beauty that still exists, okay? So I am seeing Pisces are going to be playing a big part in your month ahead. Cancers are going to be playing a big part in your month ahead, especially Geminis, okay? I'm also seeing Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Once again, strong Gemini, but this could also be Libra or Aquarius here. So these two cards, group number one, these, I basically have the intention for Spirit to tell us here, what are the overall astrological energies that will be supporting you consistently through your month ahead. So you guys have lunar eclipse. Oh, change, okay? Big change. Changes are coming your way. So throughout the entire month of September, group number one, you guys are going to be going through big changes. But for you, I'm feeling these changes are much needed. All right, for some of you, you're going to be, witnessing something that's painful, seeing somebody suffer, but that is going to motivate you to get yourself in order so you don't have to deal with that, so your children don't have to deal with that, and so your children's children won't have to deal with that either. This 10 of Pentacles in reverse is definitely screaming breaking generational curses, breaking generational cycles that have been running in your bloodline for years and years. For some of you, this is diet, bad food, eating nothing but fried foods, junk foods, run in the family, and you are witnessing so many of your family members suffering from that. But you're the black sheep. You're like, hey, I have the antidote. I have the solution, but nobody's listening, and that's causing you to feel hurt. That's a story for some of you, but I feel like for you guys, you're going to be coming full circle, and things are going to be balancing out here with this Lovers. The Lovers is so beautiful. It doesn't just talk about, soulmates and twin flames and, best friend connections. It also talks about you making the much needed, changes, lifestyle changes in your life, starting with yourself to get a better outcome. Okay, it's divinely guided. Your spiritual team, whether that's your ancestors, your deities that you work with, your guides, your angels, okay, whatever spiritual, source that you're working with, group number one, the month of September, they're going to be divinely guiding you to help get this heaviness, this hurt, this pain that you carry around with yourself mentally on an everyday basis for so long. They're helping you shed that. Okay, so definitely know that the month of September, especially the beginning of September, there's going to be a lot of flashbacks. There's going to be a lot of memories, a lot of, old sentences that were said to you before that are replaying. Okay, but just remember, it might be painful in the moment, but what is this teaching me? Why are my spirit guides presenting this? Okay, so like I was just saying, we have changes. So big changes. The person that you are, watching this right now, you're not going to be that same person at the end of the month. Okay. The way that you're feeling right now, beginning of the month, you're not going to be feeling that. Okay. In fact, by the end of September, group one, you guys are going to be feeling empowered. You guys are going to know how powerful you are. You guys, and for some of you, this is you really 100% stepping into your craft. For a lot of you, group number one, this spirituality, your spiritual gifts that you walk with, they run in your family. But at some point in your family's bloodline, it was frowned upon because a certain doctrine got forced upon people that run in your bloodline. And so I feel like you're breaking out of that cycle, that fear doctrine of I can't step into my spirituality because of this particular book. Okay, if you still go and reference from that book, not saying there's anything wrong with that, but I just see that you're coming full circle. You're stepping into your gifts, and I feel like your ancestors are really going to be proud of you. So once again, big changes. And a lot of the times, group number one, with this lunar eclipse energy, these changes, they're sudden, okay? You didn't expect it. And I'm just going to be so real because I'm such an honest person. When I do readings, lunar eclipses, they can manifest as breakups, as, a sudden death or a sudden call that you have to move away, or somebody moving away suddenly, okay? Or, just random news that you never thought you would have expected. This is what it brings. But with lunar eclipses, even though the beginning period might seem heavy, why is this happening to me? All right, a lot of people say that, but once it's all said and done, once you realize why this particular eclipse energy, this change energy happened, you're normally always grateful for it. So that's a message, and this could be spirit giving you more insight of where the changes are going to be occurring. You have seventh house. All right, so the seventh house represents your closest intimate relationships. Okay, so if you're in a committed relationship, there might be some changes going on in that relationship the month ahead. Not saying that it's going to necessarily be a breakup. I could see, with the lovers, definitely, and the high priestess, strengthening that connection, coming closer together. You might be opening up to your significant other about your childhood traumas the month of September, and that's going to bring you guys so freaking close. Okay, so these changes that are going to be taking place in your marriage, your long-term relationship, your long-term friendships, they might not necessarily be bad. These changes might be so empowering and so powerful. Finally having that communication, things that haven't been said are finally going to be said. And I feel like you guys pick carnelian because what's going to be taking place is these conversations, this communication, this opening up that you guys are going to be having is going to bring you that security, that feeling of ease, that feeling of peace. Okay, this is powerful. So once again, this is going to be a good month for you guys to do your manifestation work, for you guys to do your candle rituals, for you to do your shadow work, for you to ask your ancestors and ask your spirit guides to really help you with these changes and transitions, and to help you step out of these generational cycles or curses, as some would like to say, so that way you won't have to deal with it, your kids won't have to deal with it, and so on and so forth. Okay, your ancestors are really rooting for you. All right. So diving deeper, these cards, I held the intention, what are the themes? Just that's it. Your themes of September 2020. So you guys here have change, card number 5. So you guys, I wouldn't be surprised if you see a lot of 555, all right? Triple fives, bae. So this could be a change in your location, moving, okay? This could be a change in your relationship status, a change of heart. This could be a change of your mental state, dealing with, just grieving and crying and holding things in for years and years and years. It's a release. And this is going to be so uplifting and empowering, is what I'm hearing. You guys also have a timeout. Okay, yeah. So this card not only tells you to be gentle with yourself, but this is telling you that this is the theme for your month of September. Go slow. Once again, the Chariot in reverse is telling you that you don't have to get everything done the month of September. The month of September, for some people, it's a month of expansion financially and materialistically. But, for you guys, it's an expansion of your peace of mind, of your healing, and of your happiness. Okay, and so throughout the month of September, you might beat yourself up. Why can't I just focus on my money? Why can't I just focus on my job? Because that's taken care of. Okay, but you know what's not taken care of? The years of built up baggage and trauma that you've been walking around with on your shoulders. Okay, so this is important. So the month of September, I feel like, saying no, realizing that it's okay to say no. Your time is valuable, your energy is sacred, and if your energy isn't right, if you're not being transparent, if you're not being honest, and you're just saying yes even though your heart is saying no, that could lead to some issues in the long run. So this is the card that tells you your theme of September is being gentle. This is also telling you staying away from social media, or just, taking a few steps back to get your mind right, your heart right, would also be very beneficial. Being more gentle with yourself, listening to gentler music, taking a time out from certain things that you've been doing to numb the pain and to distract yourself from all of the devastating things that you might have went through in the past or that you've recently been through. Okay, so another theme is personal growth. Yes, this is all medicine for you. And I don't want any of you guys to feel like this is a bad group. There's no such thing as a bad group, because everything happens for a divine reason. I mean, there's how many planets in retrograde? Come on, this is powerful. This is Chiron. This is helping you heal. And, it might be uncomfortable because we have years of, just built up emotions, built up feelings, that have just been stagnant, just, keeping dust. But, the month of September, you're going to grow from it. And I feel like some of you are going to have an experience where you're like, whoa, I want to help people that have gone through similar things that I have. You might even, uncover your passion the month of September, the passion of helping people that are or will be in a place that you were once in yourself. Okay, wow. And so we also do have new beginnings. All right. So don't let, the slowness of this month discourage you, because the slowness is needed. All right. I had a friend tell me, sometimes, taking a few steps back and slowing down is what we need, as opposed to just keep pushing, keep going as if nothing is wrong. So I feel like by the end of September, you guys are going to be rejuvenated. You guys are going to be well charged. You guys are definitely not going to have as much heaviness weighing on your shoulders. That's for sure. And I feel like that's going to motivate you to get a lot of stuff done. And once again, that's going to be a big catalyst for big changes. All right. Setting healthy boundaries in relationships, because yes, that is needed. All right. I mean, this is the tea. So we're going to move forward. All right. So we have, moving on. Powerful. So we have the 8 of Cups. For you guys, you're moving on, all right? Something that you've been walking with for so long, or maybe for some of you, you were really praying that, somebody would get their act together. You were praying that they would, come back and apologize. But the month of September, you're having this realization, you know what? I got this. I'm good. I'll just move on. I'll just change my focus. And this is going to be so powerful. Okay, so you might feel, like, wow, I didn't want to have to do this journey alone, but it's definitely medicine for you. All right, you also have trust, which is the Fool. So new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, not really caring about what other people have to say, just doing what your heart is telling you to do. So I feel like for you guys, September is going to be a reset button. You are literally walking away from all of the BS, all of the heaviness, and just giving yourself a fresh new start, because that's your birthright. You deserve to be happy. reality. You deserve to, start over when you feel called to start over. And so this is going to be your month for doing so. We also do have the Seven of Wands. So this card here says choose your battles. So I do feel like you might run into some sort of, confrontations or conflicts. There's going to be some sort of friction. Of course, healing and moving on can't 100% be, too easy, because not everybody would be doing it. But I feel like you're going to overcome. You have the energy inside of you to overcome any obstacle that you face the month of September, okay? The Seven of Wands, it's all about, speaking up for what you believe in, advocating for something. So if there's issues, with going on with your family, your kids, court, I feel like that should be your big focus the month of September, doing what's right and moving away from what's wrong, okay? And for a lot of you, what's wrong is what you've been holding on to for dear life, trying to make it work, but it's just not working because it's not meant for you. All right, moving forward, we have strengthening bonds. So I feel like, yeah, for you guys, the month of September, definitely strengthening connections. I'm seeing with your parents, with your siblings, with your family, with yourself, okay? That self-love, and that's finally going to come from moving away from what you've been holding on to for dear life, okay? For some of you, it's a relationship. Okay, it's a relationship that you have with a certain lifestyle. It's a relationship that you have with that particular person. It's a relationship that you have with yourself. All right, I'm just seeing, strengthening a bond and moving away from, certain things that have just been hurting you. All right, causing you danger. And then we also do have giving and receiving. So this will be a month where you're going to be giving a lot of your time to people, but I feel like it's going to be reciprocated, having a lot of venting sessions, just having your emotions, your feelings genuinely heard. And I feel like that's also going to be a catalyst for your personal growth, for this fresh new start, to step into your power and to remember who the freak you are. Because, let's be honest, sometimes in life, certain things cause us to feel sad and we forget, how beautiful we are, how sacred we are, how special and gifted we are. But, sometimes it's our closest friends, our siblings that just help us remind ourselves, oh, yeah, did you forget, boo? You're talented. Come on now, pick yourself up. So that's your theme, picking yourself back up after you've been knocked down, okay? I feel like your best friend is really going to be there for you if you have one, or, just somebody that you look at as really close, that you tell everything to. You're going to have somebody right there by your side to help you get through this, all right? Moving forward, we have affirmation for positive change. Group 1. So this is going to be really powerful for you guys. I'm repeating affirmations for positive change, all right? Speaking positively, even when you feel sad, even when you don't know how your heart is going to heal. The month of September, affirmation for positive change, okay? I open and welcome change beautifully into my life, okay? Like affirmations for changing the course of your life and moving on, okay? We also do have prayers and wishes. So once again with the High Priestess, I feel like this is going to be a beautiful month for you guys to manifest your intentions. How do you want to feel, all right? You're feeling sad, you're feeling a lot of just heartache. So question for you, how do you wish to feel, okay? If you can just, push a button and feel a certain way, comment down below right now, group number 1, how would you feel? Like, what button would you push? Would it be happy, to be cuddly, to feel loved, to feel secure? Like, what would you wish to feel, okay? And whatever your answer is, keep speaking that, okay? Keep putting that intention out the month of September, and it's yours, okay? You have the healer. Okay, so this is a big theme for you guys. Not only are you going to be healing yourself, but I feel like, what you guys are going to be going through or what you've already gone through, depending on the person, that's going to be a really big eye-opener for your special gift and passion for helping heal others, okay? For a lot of you, this is your life purpose. This is why you had to go through these unfortunate events to realize, wow, I'm a healer. I have the ability to help people get out of the most uncomfortable situations, all right? So that's going to be a big focus for you. We have the Heart's Desire, all right? So this card here says the angels are supporting, guiding, and protecting you the month of September as your dreams become your reality. Once again, this is a card that reminds you, your manifestations are going to be looking really nice, all right, looking fulfilled if you choose to, all right, if you're choosing to do some spell work or scripting or law of attraction, whatever you resonate with. I feel like it would be really good. And finally, we have creative expression. So the month of September, your soul longs to express itself creatively, all right? That could also be something that helps you guys feel better, whether it's writing music, writing poetry, painting, making clothing, making jewelry, tattooing, like seriously, like whatever your creative expression is, I feel like that would be very beneficial for you the month of September. All right, diving deeper, these cards are just going to give us some insight on what's coming your way, some in-depth messages, and then we're going to get into the real in-depth tea. Okay, so we have recovery. Yes, y'all are healing big time. So group 1, too much of a good thing. Oh, wow. Now is the time to regain your equilibrium, your balance, get yourself together. So we're going to be getting you guys, excuse me, are going to be getting yourself together, from the inside and out. Make sure that you're eating healthy. Make sure that you're making healthy, lifestyle decisions, not staying up too late, not binge watching certain things before bed, not checking up on certain people, just letting it go, let it flow. Yes, so this is your month of September is about getting yourself back in order, remembering who the heck you are. Yes, ascendant. Okay, in the limelight, whether by marriage, pregnancy, or promotion, the spotlight is on you the month of September. It's your time to shine. Okay, and I feel like a lot of people by the middle towards the end of September, a lot of people are going to be complimenting you. A lot of people are going to be like, wow, you put yourself together so nicely. Look at you. You're glowing. You're shining. You're happy. Okay, people are going to notice. We have cardinal energy here. So it says, you're going to make it after all. Embrace change and new beginnings. It's up to you to manifest your dreams, group number 1. All right, so you can either let this make you or break you. I know it's tough love. I got Saturn in my big 3, but you can either let whatever hurt you make you or break you. It's up to you. The ball is in your court. I see here, you're going to let it make you. All right, you are not going to stay down for long. And we have Virgo, okay? So Virgo could be heavily influencing you the month of September. It says here, the world needs you. All right, honor your deep desire to be of service to humanity. It is time to leave your mark. And what was I telling you guys? I have this big feeling that whatever unfortunate thing you might go through, unfortunately, it sucks that had to happen, but it's going to be a big catalyst for you. Not only is it going to help you realize your life purpose and what you want to do for the rest of your life, it's also just going to be like, whoa, I can't believe that I made it through something that heavy. All right, so very powerful, and we're going to dive deeper before we get into your final advice cards. We're going to get some in-depth tea. Now, these cards are just going to be helping you just, get some insight on certain energies or situations you might be running into the month of September 2020. So we have the Ice Queen, okay? So you might be running into a female that's very cold. This could be your mother. This could be your sister, somebody that's just very cold and icy. They don't open up too much, okay? They've been hurt before. This could be you. And, the month of September, you're just really going to be focusing on how hurt you've been, okay? It's going to be a theme, and you're really going to be like, damn, do I want to be this cold, this heartless for the rest of my life? Or do I want to, let this make me a better person as opposed to a bitter person? All right. So this could be you. This could be a female or just a feminine person in your life that is very cold. All right. Maybe somebody, maybe this is a best friend. Y'all aren't going to be friends anymore and they're being cold to you and that's what's hurting you, but you're going to let that make you and not break you. All right. So this is the energy you guys might be running into. We have freedom. All right, so you guys are free. Hey, this is powerful. So group number 1, either you're the Ice Queen, you're hurt, and you're gonna realize, hey, I don't want to be like this for the rest of my life. Let me free myself from that mindset. Okay, or this is, a different person, not you. This is somebody else in your life, and you're going to free yourself from that person because you are who you hang around. So even if you feel, oh, I'm not like that person, if you hang around that person on a 24/7 basis, you are going to become that person. And do you really want to be that energy? Let's just be real. So either way, I see that you guys are going to feel liberated. You're going to feel free. You guys can truly be who you are the month of September, and we have fun times. So, even though this is filled with healing, personal growth, taking times out, you are going to have a lot of fun. And I feel like this is going to be a beautiful month for you, especially something about the end of September, very powerful middle to end of September. That's when, this energy is really going to be picking up for you. Diving deeper, you guys have the older woman. So the month of September, dealings or relationship with an older woman is going to be playing a big part. So this could be your mother, this could be your grandmother, could be your in-laws, or somebody that you work with. So be on the lookout for that, playing a big part in your life. We have the bow. So the month of September, you are highly thought of. Okay, so an older woman in your life could be highly thinking about you with excitement. We have the firecracker. All right, a Cancer or a Leo could be thinking about you. 4th of July baby could be thinking about you a lot. We have the seahorse. So the month of September, family matters are going to be really big for you, your big focus. All right, love. So we have your love life is going to be a big focus here. We have the ram. So you guys could be dealing with a stubborn, aggressive person the month of September. Could be the older woman. We have the boot. So for you guys, the month of September, increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So this could definitely be about your family matters, healing from certain things that happened in the past. You must, increase your efforts if you're wanting to see success, with healing in that area. Or this could be about your work, anything really. And you also have the haystack. Karma, the month of September, you will reap what you have sown. I'm feeling this is good karma, okay? Especially if you're always helping people, you're always being there for people when they are going through it. I feel like when you are going through it, you are really gonna have good people on your side, okay? So this could be past life karma, this could be karma from this lifetime, and if crappy stuff happens to you, now bless, your karma's out the way, you've already handled it, just don't be a messed up person no more. But this could really be good karma from what I'm seeing, fun times, freedom, moving on. This is really good. You guys also have the rider, and this here says the month of September, something that you guys can expect is a messenger coming to send you a message, movement, travel, news, a visitor, delivery, something that you ordered is going to be delivered, okay? Green light and making progress. You guys also have fireworks. Okay, we have fireworks. So somebody born on the 4th of July could be really thinking about you. Or, somebody that just really likes fireworks, or somebody that you've seen fireworks with is thinking about you a lot the month of September. But this card here says a lot of passion, chemistry, lust, kissing, holiday, celebration, explosive energy, and hot intimacy. All right, getting busy, if you know what I'm saying, you dig. All right. You also have the broom. The month of September, you're going to be realizing a lot of things in your life you don't need. You're going to be cleaning up a mess. Okay, so this could be cleaning up your house, cleaning up all the baggage. All right, finally healing from it, getting rid of it. You don't need it, unavoidable. It has to happen. Yes, and finally we have a child. Okay, so more energies that you guys are going to be running into. Beginnings, innocence. Are you meeting somebody new? Are you meeting a Cancer with a 4th of July birthday the month of September? Oh, wow. So you guys are going to be feeling very creative, carefree, tender. You might be just running back into somebody from your childhood. And moving forward, finally, group number 1, these are all of your advice cards, okay? So a first advice for you guys getting through September. Group 1, you urgently need more discipline. Your lifestyle and attitude are neither healthy for your body nor your mind. Due to despised love, you regularly fall into tantrums. Due to despised love, you regularly fall into tantrums and are either binge eating or in a diet craze. Your addiction to please someone and meet their expectations sooner than later makes you sick and cold. Pull yourself together. This condition cannot be your purpose in life. Okay. We have the kangaroo, gratitude. The month of September, be grateful for all that you are blessed with. Okay. We also have the snake, healing. Okay. You are a healer. And this came out how many times in your reading? Whoa, and we have the Lion. We definitely got a lot of Leos picking this group. Ask for what you want the month of September. Be courageous. All right, moving forward, we have Push to the Surface, card 27. Advice for you. You may have become complacent. You might be stalling or in need of a new surge of energy. Become aware of the dynamics of your life the month of September. You also have Amble with Contentment. Okay. The month of September, waiting rather than acting is going to be the most adventurous for you now. Yeah, waiting. All right, this isn't a month to do too many things. Just really take it slow and focus on your healing, okay? We have some self-love rituals that you guys, could start doing to amplify your happiness and your well-being the month of September. Perhaps you can get a massage, whether this is from your bae, whether this is from a professional or you just doing it yourself. A massage would definitely help get rid of that built up energy that you've been walking around with for so long. Family. Okay, spending time with family, not running from your family, not running from not running from the love that your family's given you neither. Okay? And we also have journaling. Okay? It's time to journal out those feelings, okay? Journal, journal, journal. All right, let that be your best friend while you are in solitude the month of September. Let's see what health advice you have. Caffeine free the month of September. Can you do it? Will you do it? Comment down below, let me know. Expect a miracle with your health the month of September. Organic foods to improve your health the month of September. And finally, get good night's sleep the month of September. Okay, come on. And your 3 channeled affirmations to get you through your month ahead beautifully. I would encourage you to write these down. Repeat these when you first wake up, before you go to sleep. Eat them, breathe them, sleep with them. Come on, and manifest this beauty. So your first affirmation here, which makes a lot of sense. All right, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I nurture my inner child. I nurture my inner child. Loving your inner child helps you remember your innocence and recognize how much life loves you. Ask the child within, what can I do for you today? I live in an abundant universe. I live in an abundant universe. Notice how abundance flows into your life in delightful and surprising ways the month of September. And finally, I choose to live with ease. I choose to live with ease, okay? Life does not have to be as difficult as you sometimes make it. Group number 1, complete this sentence. One way I could let my life be easier is ... Let's go. Group number 1, that was your September 2020 Psychic Predictions Pick a Card reading. If this hit different, if this resonated with you, let me know in the comments down below how so. Be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know you guys want to see more like so. I'm going to move on to the next group. Let's go. All right, group number 2, tuning into those of you that selected this interesting petrified wood. Let's go ahead and see what your month of September 2020 has in store for you. So petrified wood is very beautiful. It's very intriguing. It's very different. So I feel like you guys selected group number 2 with petrified wood for that specific reason. I feel like your month of September is going to be unique. That's exactly the word for it. You're going to be doing different things that you wouldn't normally do, and that's going to bring you a lot of satisfaction, okay? So just like I said in the introduction, this card here, this is, just the collective affirmation for all of us stepping into September 2020, and it's so simple. I can do it. Okay, you can do it. So repeat this affirmation every single day, all right? And especially when you have challenging tasks that you're tempted to say, F it, I can't do it, but you can, okay? That's why I got this here. And so the message here, in times of trouble, remember this, group 2, who you think you are cannot handle this challenge, but who you really are can and will. Okay, there we go. So we're going to go ahead and start with your tarot cards for your September 2020 reading. And this is very in-depth, so we're going to go ahead and get right into it. So let's see what you got. You have the Four of Cups. All right, starting off your month with the Four of Cups here. All right, we have the Moon. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Y'all ain't slick. All right. We have the King of Cups. Sheesh. All right. So we have a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces older energy or more mature energy strongly coming through here. For some of you, pay attention to your relationship with your father the month of September. We have the Page of Swords. Interesting. Y'all are going to be uncovering information. Okay, and we also do have the King of Coins. Yeah, pay attention to your father. Pay attention to the more masculine, older men in your life. The month of September, I feel like, well, okay, I'm getting messages. All right. I'm just seeing I love dad on this cup. Okay, so I feel like that's a part of your shadow work. Group number one, big messages came through that had to do with Chiron. Of course, Chiron's in retrograde, and for you, I'm feeling the same thing as well. Very interesting. Okay, you can do it. You can heal this relationship with your father, this connection with your father. It's going to take time, but you can do it. Wow, you are because they were. Okay, so I'm getting messages here. Four of Cups. Let's talk about it. So you can see here in this deck, this is why I love this tarot deck so much. It's just so beautiful and easy to understand what's going on in the story. And so basically this is here a boy, you know, he seems like he's a teenage boy. He's got reckless music playing in his ear that is influencing him to behave in the way that he's behaving, you know, because music does program that subconscious mind. Whatever your subconscious mind knows is what you attract in your waking life. So obviously he is listening to music that is causing him to feel burnt out, tired, okay, exhausted. No point. Let's just sit here. Let's be stagnant. That's what he's listening to in those headphones, okay? He's also got a bunch of spilt over coffee cups with coffee coming out of it, and his friend next to him, he's offering him water. His friend obviously doesn't have those headphones on. His friend is obviously not being influenced by whatever is in this boy's ear, you know, influencing him to do reckless things and make short-term decisions that are going to affect his long-term in horrible ways, okay? So his friend is offering him some fresh drinking water, okay? But the boy is not even acknowledging it. The boy is in such discomfort and such unhappiness with his life that he's not even able to see the blessing that his friend is presenting him. Okay, so this could be you. And once again, these readings are never to make you feel less than. These readings are simply to help you understand what's going on in the mind, to just help you, give you that ease and that confidence to get a better outcome. Okay, so you guys starting the month of September, you could be feeling just like numb is what I'm getting here, just numb. I've tried everything. Okay, the coffee isn't working anymore. I have no drive, no energy. What's going on with me? And for you guys, the beginning of September, and this could be a theme throughout your whole month of September, someone in your life is going to be basically this boy offering you this water, the water that you need, the water that's going to help you start thinking clearly, the water that's going to change your life around. Spirit is telling you, group number two, the month of September, there's going to be someone in your life. I don't know who it is. It could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. They're going to be offering you something, whether it's advice, whether it's a place to live, whether that is water because you need it, whether that is a shoulder to cry on and vent to. Somebody in your life is going to be offering you something, and you're going to be tempted to mess it up. Stand it up. You're going to be tempted to say, there's no point. It's not going to help me. I've tried everything. Don't be that person. Okay? Of course, I'm not telling you what to do, but if you have this nonchalant, I'm numb, I'm depressed, nobody can tell me anything, this is just my life, I'm stuck with this, get out of my face, I don't care what you have to say, just go away, shooting everything down the minute that it gets presented to you, you are in for a rude awakening the month of September. But, for a lot of you, you're going to take that bottle of water. Okay? Metaphorically speaking, all right, that's just symbolism. The bottle of water for you guys in your actual life, the month of September, could be anything. Like I said, it could be advice, a shoulder to cry on. It could be somebody offering you a place to stay so you're not in that toxic, environment anymore. Somebody's offering you an article to read to inform you of certain things so you can make better decisions. Be open-minded to that. Don't be stubborn to that, because a lot of the times, group number 2, what happens is we say prayers when nobody's around. We cry to the Most High, to our ancestors, to our deities. Help me, please, I need help. I don't want to live like this. Our ancestors, our deities, our spirits, our angels, they hear our cries. They hear our prayers, okay? So what do? They send the help that we ask for through our friends, through our mom, through our dad, through certain posts that we see on social media. That's how they send the help. Okay. And it's very unfortunate when we ask for the help, we cry for it, we beg for it. Our spirit guides give us the help that we asked for, that we cried for. But because that help is coming from our brother or our mother or from our coworker, we don't want to take it. Why is that? And why do you do that? Once again, this is not a judgment space. I'm just simply helping you reflect a little bit, helping you understand, not even understand, helping you overstand and understand what you've been doing for a while now. Because with this moon card, this is your shadow work. This is a side of you that you don't normally show to a lot of people. Not everybody gets to see this part of you because not everybody gets this close, okay? Is that why you're not taking the advice or the bottle of water that this person is going to be giving to you the month of September? Because you don't know them that well. You don't know if you can trust them, and you have these trust issues coming from a father figure or the masculine figure that you had growing up as a child, okay? And why I keep bringing up this father situation is I'm feeling this is a big energy around why sometimes you fall into this 4 of Cups, hopelessness, numbing, just using certain substances to fill a certain void that, can it really be filled, or do you have to get to the surface? Do you actually have to have these conversations with your father? Okay, I feel like, this Page of Swords is you uncovering, you guys are going to be uncovering big energy. For some of you, I'm seeing clear as day, the month of September, you're going to be uncovering what exactly your shadow work is, what exactly it is that you have to heal emotionally that's a little bit scary for you, okay? For some of you, select few of you, I'm hearing a very specific message. As a child, your single parent of yours that raised you used to always, compare you to your father. You're just like your father. Okay. And obviously your father wasn't in the picture. And so that definitely has stuck with you. And so you've grown up to have this sort of resentment to your father. But I feel like that's your shadow work, actually getting to know who your father really is and forgiving your father. Okay. So that way you don't have these generational cycles going on in the family of issues with the father figure, issues with not having a father figure. So that way your kids won't have to deal with that. Okay. And for some of you, this isn't even your actual father. This is the father of your child. Okay. I feel like the father of your child, you and that person, or if you're a man watching this, this is about the mother of your child, okay? Or, however the story fits for you guys, okay? But this is big. This is really big. And I feel like you guys are going to have this epiphany, this like, aha, like I get it now. Like, this is why I'm stuck, because this is a karmic cycle that I am stuck in. So once you free yourself from that karmic cycle, whether that's fully forgiving the mother or father of your child, fully forgiving your mother or your father, different stories for different people, what is it? But you are going to continue to feel stuck and in a rut the longer that you hold on to this hate, this heaviness, this resentment because it didn't work out or because they weren't there. Bless. No judgment, bless. Okay, your future depends on it. And I feel like for you guys, you're going to come to a realization, because Pentacles is about the long run. Pentacles is longevity. Pentacles is generations. Pentacles is years. It's consistency. And so you guys are going to have a particular moment. It could be on a full moon, the month of September. You're going to have realization that you're still walking around with unfinished business. You're still walking around with a need for closure. You're still walking around with a chip on your shoulder because your father wasn't there for you in your childhood, which, bless you, have every right to feel that way, okay? Shoot, every right. But I feel like you guys are definitely going to get an understanding of some sort, that you holding on to this hate, this anger, this bitterness, this resentment for this particular masculine person in your life, it's not hurting them in the long run, it's hurting you. Holding on to anger is like you grasping and like really tightly grasping broken glass and you're about to throw it to the person that you can't stand. You get hurt first. Okay, that's what this is. And I feel like you're going to realize, you know what? My kids don't need to see me walking around with so much hate for their father. Or, you know what? My kids don't need to see me suffering like this because I'm walking around with so much built up resentment from my father. Different messages for different people. All right, my dog's tail is wagging, so we're on to something. We're going to dive a little bit deeper here. These two cards, these are your astrological energies that will be supporting you and working with you, walking with you throughout your entire month of September. All right, so we have Mercury. All right, so this could be a Virgo or this could be a Gemini. So Virgos and Geminis are strongly going to be playing a big part in your life. All right. And, most importantly, Mercury rules our mind, how we're thinking. So I feel like you guys are going to be very intellectual the month of September. So use this energy to do a lot of research. I see you guys are going to be studying. Maybe, perhaps, just maybe, you guys can, invest in some books that can inform you about how your childhood is affecting you to this day. And those books can also inform you how to heal from your childhood. And also these same types of books, because I'm reading them myself. That's why I'm able to share this information with you. This reading hits home for me as well. But and these same type of books can also help you if you are a parent yourself, because a lot of the times, how we were parented sets the bar for how we parent our own kids. And so you definitely don't want to be passing down this issue to your children and so on and so forth. Once again, this isn't to bash you. I really do feel like this is being brought to your attention because you're ready. This is your shadow work. This is healing. So the moon card talks about, truth being revealed. And I feel like for some of you, you've been running from the truth. You've been running from the fact like, yeah, I do still have some hurt from that breakup, that me and my child's father are not together anymore. Yeah, that hurts. I thought that it was going to be like a movie raising our kid together, but that's not the case. We have to be honest, because if we're lying to ourselves, what's the point? If you're lying to yourself, that's like, it's like, whoa, like, why you gotta lie to yourself? Just be honest. It's just you and yourself in the mirror. Like, are you hurt or are you good? Like, so I feel like you're going to reach a point where you're bored, you're tired of trying to act like you're genuinely happy when you're not. And I feel like closure is definitely here. All right. And we also do have the fourth house. Yes. All right. Fourth house, it has to do with your childhood. And so I'm definitely on it. All right. The fourth house has to do with your childhood. It has to do with your relationship with your parents. It has to do with your kids. It has to do with your, family's generation, your lineage. This is big, and this is heavily going to be on your mind. Okay, so you're going to be thinking about not only your childhood, but your kids' childhood. If you have kids already, even if you don't have kids, you're going to be thinking about the importance or uncovering the importance of making sure that you're healed before you bring another life into this planet, because if you're not healed, you're basically going to be passing on all of your traumas that you have to heal to your child. And, King of Pentacles, I definitely feel like that's not going to happen. I feel like you're definitely going to be on it with all the information that you uncover the month of September, but that's just going to be heavily on your mind. Heavy focus here. So Once again, don't be surprised if you have a lot of deep conversations about your childhood or about your father, or if you feel called to get to know your father. You haven't even built a connection with your father. You don't even know who your father is. I feel like a lot of you are going to be taking a big interest into getting to know where you come from and why you act the way that you act. Okay, because a lot of the times people don't keep it 100, but a lot of the times, we act exactly how we act because of how we were raised, how we were nurtured, how we were cared for. Okay, so I want you to know here, with the moon card being here, you have every right to feel how you feel. You are not wrong for feeling angry because your father wasn't there or your mother wasn't there. You are not wrong for growing up with resentment. It's only natural. If somebody wasn't there for you, but they should have been, that definitely scars the child's heart, pureness. Okay, so let's dive a little bit deeper here. These cards, these purple cards, I've set the intention for them to tell us just the overall themes of your month of September. So you have compassion. Card 99, compassion. Wow. So I see why this is your shadow work. I feel like your spirit guides, your deities, your angels, your ancestors, whoever you work with, they're going to be working with you and helping you get compassion for the people that hurt you, whether it's your child's father, your child's mother, for different people, whether it's your actual parents, your grandparents, somebody that hurt you really bad in the past. Yo, I feel like something is going to open your eyes once again with this Page of Swords. Look at it. He's got the magnifying glass. He's like, oh, I've never realized that before. That's you. I feel like what information you're going to read or hear or listen to the month of September is going to open your eyes and help you have more compassion towards the people that hurt you, towards your abusers, or towards, once again, whatever, heavily negatively impacted you during childhood. Forgiveness. Wow. So this is a theme, compassion, forgiveness. Are you guys finally going to be coming full circle and forgiving your father, or forgiving the father of your kids, or forgiving your brother, your uncle, some sort of masculine energy that hurts you? And once again, this could also be your mother, because for some of you, your mom was the mom and the dad in the situation, having a single mom. So this could also fit that story as well. But forgiveness, compassion, pride. Okay. And so this is why it's your shadow work, because your ego is going to pop up during the month of September. Oh, I don't know how to forgive. I don't know how to do this. This is hard. I can do it. You can do it. And you're not, let me tell you this, all right? You're not forgiving for them. That could be a motive, but you're forgiving for yourself and for your future generations to come. Okay? That's what it is. All right. So if pride gets in the way, you remind yourself, hey, I'm forgiving this whole situation because I need to. Because my heart doesn't deserve to have this heaviness. Because my kids don't deserve to have to deal with the effects of me being broken and me transferring that brokenness onto them. That's why you're doing it. So on and so forth. We also do have domestic harmony. This is going to be a theme. So whether this is your relationship with your parents, if you're younger, whether this is the relationship with your husband, your wife, your spouse, okay, if you're older, or even if you're not even married, but you're in a committed relationship, I feel like, your partner is going to just help open your eyes like, hey, maybe you are the way that you are in this relationship because of how you are raised. Maybe you might have to look at that. Okay, so once again, your overall themes is forgiveness towards whoever hurt you, compassion towards whoever hurt you. And I know this is heavy. I mean, I see why the pride card is here, boo. This is really going to be heavy shadow work for you, but I see that you can do it. I know that you can do this, and that's no cap for real. And once you get over this healing, once you get all of this done, King of Cups is you. You're already King of Cups. You're already King of Pentacles. This is you all day, every day, but it's going to be enhanced times 5. All right. Whoa. All right. So diving deeper, we have the 8 of Swords, helplessness and hopelessness. Okay. And so I feel like that's going to be that's going to be a catalyst for you to say, you know what? I'm tired of feeling like this. I'm tired of having this negative view of the world because of what I experienced as a child or what I didn't get to experience. I'm going to step in for myself and I'm going to choose to forgive and I'm going to choose to reprogram my subconscious mind with beautiful, loving affirmations because I am worthy. Okay, so I mean, wow, healing begins. Six of Swords. You guys, family, group 2, you guys are moving away from the feeling of helplessness and hopelessness, not knowing what to do, and you're stepping into your healing. So you guys are going to be moving away from a mindset that has been hurting you for so long. And that is going to just set the bar so high for your future. I mean, wow. You also do have balance in reverse. So this is basically the Lovers in reverse. So every single thing right now that's out of balance in your life, you are going to be healing that. You are going to be focusing that and you are going to be balancing out the scales. Expect to have a lot of deep conversations, okay? Especially about particular situations that happened in the past that hurt you, that you need to forgive, that, hinders the way that you view your reality, the way that you view yourself, the way that you speak to yourself. Okay, heart chakra. Heart chakra. So you guys are definitely going to be working on that heart chakra. The month of September, I would definitely recommend to start listening to some heart chakra healing frequencies while you're sleeping, some heart chakra affirmations while you're sleeping, just to really get that ball rolling. All right, because while you're sleeping, why not use that 8 to 9 hours or 7 hours of sleep to reprogram that subconscious mind, get all of that gunk out of there and fill it up with positivity, so that way you attract that positivity in your waking life. Okay, I do it myself. Look, and this is the result: new vitality, that spark, Ace of Wands, happiness, purpose, passion, creativity. All right, having love for myself and other people that's genuine. Okay, and so this is these are your cards. This is the result of dealing with the heaviness the first part of the month. But once you deal with that, it's a one and done. Okay, of course there might be times in the future where you think about certain things from your past, but this is really the hardest part. The hardest part is saying, you know what, I'm ready to face the truth. I'm ready to realize that I am like this in my current relationships because of how I was treated in my childhood, or I treat my kids like this because of my childhood, but I know that my kids deserve better, so I'm going to research, I'm going to reteach myself, I'm going to learn, not just for myself, but for my generations to come, for my babies, okay? All right. So my kids don't have to deal with the heaviness that I once had to deal with. This is you here. All right. This is your passions here. All right. So diving deeper, we have meditation for clarity. So at any time the month of September, you're feeling heavy, you're feeling confused, you don't know what to do, pride's getting in the way, forgiveness seems so hard. Remember, you can do it, but also meditate for clarity. You don't know where to start, you don't know what to do, ask your ancestors to step in and lead the way. You're feeling helpless, you're feeling hopeless, you just want to initiate that healing, light a candle, sit down, meditate with those ancestors, and they will, trust and believe, they will help you get insight on what the first step should be, okay? You also do have affirmation for growth. This is growth for you. This is medicine for you. And this is such good karma on your soul, on your bloodline. This is so powerful. So in the moments of friction, uncomfortability, okay? Because that's the thing with growing. When you're growing on your spiritual journey, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. And if you don't feel uncomfortable, well, then you got some more growing to do. All right, straight up. Your spiritual awakening shouldn't be peaches and rainbows. Spiritual awakenings, it gets heavy. Crying, I don't know what to do. Oh my God, I opened a door and I see all this trauma built up from years and years and years. I don't want to deal with it. Woo, but you got to, baby. But said, it really all pays off in the long run, to be real with you. All right, diving deeper, we have books. Okay, yup. Like I said, Ace of Swords. You guys are going to be investing in yourself, in your bloodline, doing it for your kids, doing it for your childhood self. Okay, like for real, you guys are going to be studying. Maybe if you need to, get a book on how to forgive your abuser, how to forgive the people that weren't there for you when you needed them the most, how to put your ego to the side. All right, how to have compassion for people that hurt you. Okay, like we're just being real, we're being honest here. We also do have study, so you guys are definitely going to be studying a lot, whether this is on the computer, whether this is in the books. All right, like whether this is studying yourself, analyzing your actions and behaviors, and realizing, whoa, whole time I act this way when I'm getting compliments because of how I was treated as an infant or as a preteen. Okay, we also have leadership, and this is so beautiful because you, group number 2, it's not going to be your mom, it's not going to be your sister, your brother, it's you. The month of September, you're going to be the one to say, you know what, enough is enough, I'm ready, okay? And that's the most beautiful part. All of this willpower, all of this energy and courage is coming from you. Not nobody else but you, okay? You also have alternative medicine the month of September. So this here says, expand your circle of healing modalities. Explore acupuncture, chakra balancing, or Reiki. Okay, the month of September, we have air. All right, surprising or important news is on its way to you the month of September. All right, we also have accentuate the positive. All right, so group 2, the month of September, let go of all doubts, fears, and negative thoughts. Focus instead on your passions, hopes, and dreams. Okay. And finally, we have Mercury again. So your mind, your communication, your writing, your persuasiveness is going to be powerful. Are some of you guys going to write a book? Are some of you guys going to start writing a book on your childhood and how it impacts you in your adult years? All right, like, is that what you're doing here? Or some of you guys have already started it. It's going to be successful. Put your all into it, baby. I mean, seriously, we have Mercury. Your verbal skills are at their peak. So the month of September, put them to good use. Pen that novel or write that letter. Let me just cue you in. Group number 2, if you are working at a job that doesn't serve you anymore and you're wondering what your life purpose is, you have a whole book. You have multiple novels inside of you. Write, and stop doubting yourself. You are so gifted with how you can express your stories and how you can make people feel like they're actually living your story. Go ahead and do it. Do research on how you can become an author. Seriously, if this is something that is genuinely a passion and a talent of yours, you do your thing. Go off. All right, let's go ahead and get back into this group number 2. Ending your reading, these are some in-depth energies that you might be running into contact with, some energies you might be feeling, and then we're going to end it with your advice. So we have spiritual growth. So September is going to be filled with spiritual growth, spiritual awakening, understanding. We have family. So you guys are definitely going to be focusing on your family, whether it's your family, whether it's your childhood, whether it's your kids, whatever the case is, family is going to be a big focus for you guys. All right, and we also have communication. So you guys are definitely going to be communicating a lot about your family life, your home life, communicating a lot with your siblings possibly as well. All right, diving deeper, you guys have the pin. Oh my God, we were just talking about that. That's crazy. So this card here says new job or career, period. If you guys have not been feeling your job for a while, I'm telling you, writing is your thing. Like, writing is what you were brought here to do. Like, I don't know how much clearer I have to get with it. For some of you, it's like writing movies, you know, having your own movies, telling your stories in a way that people can relate in crazy ways, okay? So whether you're an author, whether you are a YouTuber, whether you make movies, like for real, like whether you do, what is it, podcast, for real, like your voice, it needs to be heard. It's meant to be heard, all right? It's meant to open so many people's perspective and eyes on so many serious things. things, okay? So you also do have the cracked cup, dissatisfaction in life. I feel like if you're very dissatisfied with your job the month of September, you need to look into how you can be sufficient, fulfilling your passions, and you need to work on believing in yourself because you guys are so gifted, so talented, okay? You have the nest. So it says here, the month of September, an emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. So yeah, Chiron is definitely going to be opening your eyes and just I love this for you guys. This is actually so beautiful. You have the caterpillar. So the month of September, things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Yeah, so if you've been feeling dissatisfaction with your life, with your relationship with your family, change is coming. And that's on period. All right, we have the torch, spiritual development, enlightenment, and awareness, and also understanding is coming your way the month of September. All right, we also have the staff. All right, so it says here, you will be taken care of in difficult times. And what's that on? Period. Okay. All right, and we also have the dog. For some of you, are you getting a dog? All right. This here says protection from a powerful friend the month of September. So this protection from a powerful friend could be a spirit that walks with you, that loves you, that adores you, and that wants to see you fulfilling your life's purpose and wants to, stop seeing you like just so bored and drained at your 9-to-5 job that's just barely paying the bills. I'm telling you, if abundance is also a reason why you're staying there, Spirit wants you to know you are going to be making way more money doing what you love than at this job that's mediocre and that's just getting you from point A to point B. You could be enjoying life so much more with this King of Pentacles if you just invest in your gift and you believe in yourself and you stop letting that doubt creep up on you, because you can do it. All right, moving forward, we have the Scythe. All right, so the month of September, energies that you can expect, sudden things happening, unexpected, accident. So just be careful while you're driving. Don't be texting and driving, especially with all this Mercury here. Eyes on the wheel, pay attention. But really, just watch out for the other drivers, because it's really the other drivers that you gotta worry about. All right, so we have release, we have harvest, liberating, surprise, a shock, and it's going to come sudden. We have here a man, so the surprise could be about a man. Okay, could be about your father. So this could be you. This could be a person you know. This could be your boyfriend, fiance, spouse, love interest. We have a waterfall. So I feel like whatever surprise, whatever shock, it's going to involve a man in your life. And it's going to come with a flood of emotions. It could either be tears of joy or tears of sorrow. You're definitely going to be releasing a lot of built up emotions. We have third person, the month of September, just energies that you might run into. So another person might be involved, someone else's influences, outside party, love triangle, a stranger. So third party situation, interesting. We have the Fool for your September. So you guys are going to be feeling a lot of opportunities, embracing the unknown, jumping in and doing it, focusing on your individuality, rebel without a cause, also feeling just like a free spirit, feeling free. All right. We also have the Celtic knot. So your month of September, you guys are going to be surrounded by unconditional love, legendary, a divine union, eternal love, infinity, and the love of a lifetime. Spicy. All right, and then we also have the Stallion, which is break free, tame the wild, strong emotions, desire, sexual energy, motivated, and drive. So I feel like this energy of you just having this burst of wanting to heal and wanting to share your story, it's going to come very suddenly. That could be what the sudden card is about. Like you just have this sudden urge to just share your story with the world and to get closure. All right, very beautiful, group 2. So finally, let's get your advice cards for September. So we have 38, shedding the old, bae. All right, so this here says there is a change coming your way. Cultivate a sense of adventure so you will be able to see these new prospects. So very new spontaneous energy is coming your way here that's going to bring you growth. You also do have Violet, and Violet has a message for you. All right. You will make a career. You will not only realize your professional goals the month of September, but also your idea of a fulfilling relationship. You want to get married? The proposal will come. You want to start a family? It will happen. You want to find your dream job, a promotion, or become self-employed? That will manifest itself now. Why? Because you can do it. That's what this card says. And the fact that this is the theme here, my candle went out, but the fact that this is the theme, this is so beautiful. You can do it, mother freaker. Like, for real, we have the otter, all right? Surrender. So more advice, the month of September, let go of control. I really feel group number 2, your spirit guides are trying to take you out of that stressful career, work environment, and help you realize that you can work from home and literally make the most that you've ever touched in your life, but you're being so stubborn, and I feel like the stubbornness runs in your family, okay, with this 4th house. You literally got that stubbornness from either your mom, your dad, both of them, all of them, all right? But Spirit's telling you, just surrender. The moment that you let go of control, the moment that you finally take this advice that you've been hearing for so long, probably even years now, Taurus, all right, we're in Taurus, all right, Libra, hey, okay, y'all need to let go. We have the Whale, and this is your soul's path. You guys, honor your soul's purpose. You are a healer. You are a writer. You have multiple different stories that are bestsellers inside of you that are literally waiting to be shared and to bring you the abundance and the satisfaction that you desire and that you deserve. No cap, for real, period, poo. All right? And then we have the Pelican. Forgiveness. Oh my, and this is the 2nd time that you got forgiveness. So group 2, let go of your judgments the month of September, judging yourself heavily, excessively, judging your kids. No, okay? Judging people that have hurt you. What are we doing? We're forgiving, not for them, but for who? You, okay? Hey, your self-care rituals for September, a burning bowl ritual. I love these. If you want to know how to do them, check out my latest Timeless Tarot. I talked to you guys about how to do that. So a burning bowl ritual, you write a letter, you write out everything that you will let go and you throw it into the fire. Okay, we have rest. Y'all need to sleep. Y'all need to rest. Y'all need to relax. Okay, and we also do have positive affirmations. I love myself. I can do it. And finally, let's see what's going on with your health. Let's see if we got some health advice. All right, so the month of September, group 2, avoid allergens. This goes for scented candles, Bath and Body Works products, anything with fragrance, anything that can trigger asthma or breathing issues. Avoid the allergens, okay? For some of you, if you're allergic to a lot of foods and you're about to eat random stuff, be careful. I'm not going to predict this, but for some of you, you know, you might run into an allergic reaction, so just be careful, okay? We have here exercise is key. So Spirit's telling you there's nothing wrong with moving the body a little bit, all right? There's nothing wrong with doing 20 jumping jacks in between commercials, all right? We have increased energy, so perhaps if you've been feeling low and drained, it could be because your body needs some of those good endorphins, all right? Go ahead and work out a little bit the month of September. We have relationships, so health-wise, I feel like your relationship is affecting your health. So if you are running into issues, just release those issues, you know, in your burning bowl ritual, so that way it's not stressing you out. All right? And so finally, group 2, these are your 3 channeled affirmations to get you guys through your month ahead. All right, I would recommend to write these down, repeat them, recite them. I can't talk. Repeat them throughout the month of September when you first wake up, before you go to bed, while you driving. I'll tell you what, these work, all right? So first affirmation, I am beautiful and everybody loves me. You are beautiful and everybody loves you. Okay? I am beautiful and everybody loves me. Carry this thought with you today and notice the effect on you and others. Okay. We also have Only Love is Real. Only love is real. Okay? Whenever you are afraid, group 2, remember this. Only love is real. Let love guide you, bless you, and inspire you the month of September. And finally, I create my future today. I create my future today. All right? Do something today that your future self will thank you for. No cap for real. Period, Pooh. All right, group number 2, that was your September 2020 psychic predictions. If this hit different, if this resonated with you, comment down below. Let me know how so. Come on now. I love reading your stories. I love reading and seeing how this resonates with so many different people. So please do that, okay? Be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know you guys want to see more like so. I'm going to move into the next group. Let's go. All right, tuning into the viewers that selected pile number 3 with the beautiful aquamarine card number 7. Let's go ahead and see what your month ahead, September 2020, has in store for you, what you can expect, all that good stuff. Okay, this is just so beautiful. Like, yes, good choice, good selection. I feel like for you guys, communication is going to be really good. Something about aquamarine, that throat chakra, it's just powerful. So I feel like, you know, if you guys have to do like a presentation, or if you need to persuade somebody, or, you know, whatever the vibes is, or if your profession includes writing or organizing or using your verbal skills, I feel like you're going to be really good at that, okay? This is just very powerful, very beautiful. I feel like emotionally people are just going to vibe with you. People are going to be drawn to you the month of September, okay? So this deck is very in-depth. Okay, so we're going to start with your tarot. We're going to start with your tarot cards, and then we're going to go deeper and deeper into your month ahead. But basically, I held the intention with these cards for Spirit to sum up your month ahead, all right, with these 5 cards. So we have the 8 of Swords. Yeah, 8 of Blades in reverse. Okay, which I love to see 8 of Swords in reverse, because that means that we're overcoming some heavy mental, you know, anxiety. We're overcoming stress. We're overcoming the feeling of being stuck in our head. So if you guys have been feeling very stuck, stagnant, scattered, all up in your mind, all up in your membrane, that's coming to an end. All right, for some of you, you've been feeling very just trapped and stuck because you haven't been able to go out of the house. You haven't been able to do anything. So the month of September, I feel like for you guys, you're going to be very happy because you're going to be getting out of the house, getting away from the stress, and just being able to chill, relax. Wow, 10 of Wands in reverse. Y'all have been going through it. I'm guessing, I'm taking this as y'all don't like quarantine. Y'all really just wasn't with it. All right, y'all just was, I gotta get out. All right, that's what I see here. But this is beautiful, 10 of Wands. You are finally just gonna say, you know what? Let me just walk away from what's stressing me out. Let me just go focus on something else and come back to this project. Something has been stressing you out. The Knight of Wands. Okay, so you guys are going way too fast. We'll talk about it. Hold on. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Y'all ain't slick. The Empress. Okay. Empress. That's good. All right. And the Ace of Cups. Even better. We love to see her. We love to see you come up in here. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. I feel like this could be stress from work. Y'all just got the weight of the world on your shoulders, and y'all are so stressed out. And, you know, I feel that because okay, we're just going to one by one get into these cards. So these 2 right here, you know, the 8 of Swords, when this is upright, this can definitely talk about feeling so stuck. And a lot of the times when this card comes up, you're feeling stuck, but it's really just all up in your mind. Like you are continuously replaying a certain story, a certain situation, and you're worrying about it. You're so anxious about it. Every 5 seconds, you're going back to it, like, what's going to happen? I don't know, I'm so anxious, I'm just, you know, this is just the vibe that I get. Like, words can't even explain it. It's just chaotic. It's hectic. But with this being in reverse for you guys, I definitely feel like you're overcoming it. And what's going to cause you to overcome it is you're going to be working on something. You're going to be doing something. And literally she is freaking out. Okay, so let's just take a look at this card. It's at night. It's late. She's still at the office. She's got nothing done. A bunch of crumpled up pieces of paper, a full fresh cup of coffee because she's going to try to stay up late, mess up her sleep schedule, mess up her hormones with that drink, okay, just to get work done. And it's just so chaotic. The phone's calling. She's stressed out. She's got a bunch of different clutter on her desk, and then she's also got a little spirit right next to her, a fire spirit. You know, it's trying to keep her motivated, but even she's stressing that fire spirit out, and she's just like, you know what? I'm over it. When this card comes up in reverse, you're over it. You're done. You say, you know what? I don't have not another FUCK to give. Let me just back up a little bit. So I feel like what's going to cause you to step out of this anxiety and this stress is you're literally just going to walk away from everything that's been bothering you. You know, if there's a project that just isn't working, I feel like you're just going to scrap it and you're going to feel so much better. All right. The Knight of Wands lets us know for you guys, the month of September, it's going to be very fast paced and it's going to stress you out. I'm not saying this to scare you. Of course, I'm going to give you advice as to how you can just steer clear from that. But what I do really see is if you continue to just keep trying to go and push yourself when obviously your body is screaming at you to chill out, you're going to run into some sort of altercation, some sort of problem. For some of you, this is spirit telling you obviously about your caffeine intake, the coffee. I see coffee here. And he's just going really fast like he's off some damn caffeine. And, you know, she's obviously, you know, her mind's everywhere thinking about multiple different things. So if you do drink a lot of caffeine and lately you've just been feeling so not like yourself, so scattered, so stressed, I don't know what to do, so chaotic, consider taking a break from the caffeine just for a month and you will notice a legit change for the better. So I will say maybe consider taking a break so that way you can calm down. So you can, you know, get a focus on what really matters in life and get your drive back naturally, as opposed to using artificial energy to get you through the day, which causes you to not think clearly, which causes you to move way too fast and could potentially, you know, cause you to make certain decisions that you can't take back, to do certain, you know, things that you just did way too fast. You can't take it back. And now look, okay? So I feel like for you guys, you know, taking a break from caffeine and taking, you know, a look at your everyday responsibilities and to-do lists. And if there's certain things that you can go without doing, you know, take it off your list. Take a load off of your shoulders the month of September, especially the beginning of September, going into it. I'm really telling you, you do not want to go too fast and rush things because there could be people that, you know, are in your life, if I'm being real, people that are in your life that are watching you do this reckless things, watching you go way too fast. And there's a particular somebody in your life that is praying for your downfall. Okay, so just be very careful. Once again, this isn't too scary because I see that, you know, if you implement this advice, this is your potential outcome. By the end of September, you guys are definitely going to feel way better, okay? Feel more secure. And you guys are also going to be more grateful for a lot of the beautiful things that you have in your life, okay? So I definitely do see with your love life, very beautiful. There could be, you know, a secret admirer. There could be somebody in your life group number 3 that really wants to start a relationship with you. Somebody that definitely looks at you as a meal, looking good, looking real nice. And, you know, you might start a new relationship this week, okay? And that might be what causes you to slow down and stop stressing about the things that you have no control over. Stop stressing about the things that, you know, are just out of your control. Okay, what's the point? You know, let's just go ahead and focus on, you know, our love life, or focus on our family, focus on, you know, doing something creative that makes us feel good. All right, focus on pampering ourselves and self-love, self-care. I feel like that should be a really big focus for you guys, just to slow your roll a little bit, okay? Slow the roll. You might be very urged the month of September to just go, but if you do that, burn out, okay? burn out. So, and if I'm being very real and honest with you, it seems like, you might experience burnout, but that's going to help you refocus and get your focus right on what really matters. So once again, you could be starting a new friendship, a new intimate relationship. Okay. You could be starting a new hobby the month of September. It's just something that's going to bring a lot of love into your life, a lot of purpose into your life, a lot of loyalty, and a lot of devotion. All right, so diving deeper with these two cards here, your astrology cards, I basically held the intention for these cards to show us what are the overall astrological energies that will be supporting you consistently through your entire month of September. So you guys here have Pluto transformation. All right, so Pluto is currently in retrograde, and when Pluto's in retrograde, big changes, big shifts, big transformations, all of that, okay? And it's also, after the Pluto can also, with being in retrograde, it can cause certain things to end. You just realize, what, this job stresses me out too much. It's not my style, not my forte. I'm not using any of my gifts. I'm going to get a new job. I'm going to transform what I do for a living so I'm not stressed, so I'm not burnt out, so I have time to focus on my kids, so I have time to focus on my partner or my gifts or my hobby or my business or whatever the case scenario is. Also, with the Empress, I do see a lot of growth. So whatever transforms in your life, whatever area of your life Pluto is causing transformation, which I really feel like it's in your career, your work environment, you're going to be making a lot of growth, and a lot of realization of how much you bring to the table with this transformation. So that's very beautiful. And you guys also do have part of fortune increase. Yeah. So for some of you, you're going to be just starting a whole new job, something that's better for you, something that suits you more, something that actually brings you happiness. You wake up and you're excited to do it. You can, for some of you, are you starting a job in the beauty industry, whether it is being a hairstylist, a nail artist, makeup artist, because Empress is all about beauty, feminine energy. Are you doing massages? I feel like, this is big energy. So if you have been feeling stressed, burnt out, no passion, no drive, no motivation, just using fake energy to, fake a smile at your current job, the month of September, consider, leaving that job, transformation. What are you actually good at? That's in the creative arts. Like, what brings your heart happiness? All right. Like, seriously, these are things for you to really focus on because this is your life. This is your world. Okay. Basically, your life is a blank canvas. All right. And your actions, your decisions, it's like the pen, and you get to draw, you get to paint your life. So if this job really is causing you to feel fatigued, burnt out, exhausted, no motivation, no energy left over to fuel your dreams, to fuel your ambitions, that's an issue. And just remember, you will be supported the month of September if you choose to look elsewhere, if you choose to start that business, if you choose to invest in your passion, you will get an increase. I cannot talk. You will get an increase in your abundance, okay? So moving forward, these cards here are basically the overall theme of your month ahead. So you guys have self-discipline. Wow. So this could be talking about the caffeine. This could be talking about, do you need to step up with your self-discipline game? If you say that you're going to cut it out for a month. Like, I'm challenging you guys just for 1 month. I know this is big change. At first, it's going to feel uncomfortable, but when I tell you, it's like a reset button. Once you get past the first week, it gets easier. Once you get past the second week, it's like, yes, I can do anything. It takes self-discipline. All right, the battery on the camera died, had to change it. But the next card here is physical activity. Okay, so physical activity, this could be your spirit guides telling you that the month of September, it will be very beneficial for you guys to get more active with the body, moving the body, working out, especially if you're dealing with, depression, anxiety, overthinking, because working out is also the equivalent of taking antidepressants. I read that somewhere a bunch of times, actually, from different authors. And it's actually, for me personally, I'm not going to speak for everybody, but I can see why people say that. It really makes you feel good mentally, emotionally, physically, all of that. Okay. So maybe consider going back to the gym or starting to work out or doing something that can just get your body moving, whether it's just yoga, whether it's just taking a walk, whether it's actually going to the gym. Of course, that's going to require self-discipline, but I feel like if you do that, big transformations, whether your goal is to gain muscle, lose fat, or whatever the case scenario is, I feel like this is going to be a big theme for you. So with this being your big theme, trust and believe that your spirit guides, your ancestors are going to be holding you accountable and putting you through different tests. Okay, so the self-discipline is, maybe at work, you're like, okay, I'm done with coffee, no more, and then they have free coffee in the break room. Are you going to get it, or are you going to stick to your word? Like that kind of thing. You guys are definitely going to be getting tested. But once again, ending your month is very beautiful. So I feel like a lot of you guys are going to make the right choices. We also have self-love. Okay, self-love. So yeah, physical activity, moving the body, working out is a form of self-love, self-care. For a lot of you, you're feeling burnt out, you're feeling stressed, and what can actually help you is working out, releasing that stress, releasing that built up frustration from a long days of work. You got a built up anger, bae. And so if you deal with that, go work out, okay? For real. We also have environment, okay? So for some of you guys, the month of September, you guys are definitely going to be focusing on healing the planet, doing research on, how you can leave less of a footprint on this planet, whether that's just bringing reusable bags, reusable straws, bringing your own, cutlery, or whether this is, changing your diet and eliminating certain foods that definitely leave a big footprint, things of that sort. Or also this could just be you changing up your environment, cleaning your space, being disciplined with keeping your space clean, being disciplined with, being consistent with certain things in your environment. All right. So that's a big message that's coming through here. You also have awaiting results. So yeah, I definitely feel like if you guys are serious, if you guys are wanting to work out, or if you guys are wanting to cut certain things out, or whatever the case scenario may be, the month of September will bring you results. Big time. But the Seven of Pentacles tells you that, yes, you're very close to achieving your goal, but you have to be consistent. You have to stick to it. You have to have all of that determination big time in order to see the results. So just know something that you guys have been working on for a very long time is coming. For a lot of you, you guys have been in the gym consistently for months. And so this is the month where you're definitely going to be seeing big results. A lot of people are going to be seeing results. A lot of people are going to be congratulating you, happy for you. Keep going. Keep that momentum going. All right. We have the root chakra. So for you guys, the month of September, you're basically focusing on square one, okay? You're focusing on your health. You're focusing on your energy levels. You're focusing on your security. You're focusing on your stability. Notice how it keeps saying you. All right, Leo rising. Something in there is Leo. But this month is really for you guys to get yourself right, okay? Because I feel like you guys have been, low-key, consistently, doing certain things that are causing you more harm than good. But you're breaking free. You're breaking out of that because something is going to happen, Pluto retrograde, for you guys. Pluto retrograde the month of September is going to be pushing you guys to say, you know what? I love myself so much that I'm going to be consistent. I'm going to cut this out of my diet. I'm going to, cut out using plastic straws when I go out. I'm going to stop that and I'm going to be consistent. All right? Yes. We also have teach. All right? So the Hierophant. I feel like for you guys, the month of September, you guys are going to be doing a lot of studying, and a lot of the things that you learn, you guys are going to be pushed by spirit to teach to other people, whether it's on your platform, your social media platforms, whether it's your family. But first and foremost, this is you studying. This is you doing a lot of research. This is you learning like, whoa, maybe that's why I was so anxious in the past. Maybe that's why I was not getting anything done because I was messing with my body's normal cycle for so long that it's so off its rocker right now. Okay. So unteaching yourself things and reteaching yourself the right things. The month of September is going to be really big. We have the challenging times here. All right. So I do feel like you might run into challenging times more so in the beginning of the month. And that's going to be what pushes you, what gives you that fierce energy to have that self-discipline and to push yourself to get out of that rut. So this is going to be a month, if you work hard, okay, if you have that dedication, you're going to be getting a lot of fortune. And this could be fortune with abundance. This could be a fortune with your health, with your energy levels, with just, the quality of your life being much better. You're going to overcome any challenges. I definitely see that big time. You also do have confront. So September, you're definitely going to be confronting an issue in your life. It could be a job that just doesn't serve you. You might be confronting your boss and telling them like, hey, 2-week notice, I'm out of here. You know, you might be confronting your childhood self. You might be confronting your significant other. You might be confronting somebody special in your life about, you know, certain challenging times or certain things that you just don't feel content with. You know, the things you're going to be confronting what's been bothering you, what's been bugging you. For some of you, you're going to be confronting coffee and saying, you know what, you're out of here. You know, this is your last night staying in this house. By sunrise, you're out the door. Don't come back no more. Okay? And then finally, we have refusing to see. I feel like you guys are going to be confronting something really big that you guys have been refusing to see for months. For a lot of you, you've been refusing to see that caffeine is really messing you up mentally and physically, spiritually, and emotionally. That was me, big time. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was refusing to see it, but then once I cut it out, I definitely was like, okay, bless. I see it now. So sometimes in order to, you know, fully see something, we have to take a break from it. We have to, you know, fiend ourselves off of it. We got to wean ourselves off of it because we be fiending for it, okay? Moving forward, you have the healing waters. So this is going to be a month full of healing for you guys, taking spiritual baths. This is definitely drink a lot of water. Because, you know, a lot of the times when you are, you know, dependent on caffeine and what it does to the body, it dehydrates the body. So I really would recommend for you guys the month of September, only drink water. Now, this is a big challenge. This is a really 2 big challenges that I'm presenting to you guys. Cutting out caffeine for just a month, seeing how your body feels by the end of the month, coming back to this video, letting me know how you feel after a month without it, and only drinking water, all right? Because I know a lot of people like their juices. They like all that other stuff, but I'm challenging you big time. And I guarantee you, this is going to be you if you do it. All right. I'm not telling you what to do, but it opens your eyes when you take a few steps back. All right. And then we also have transformation and change. So your life is transforming. For some of you, you're moving into a living environment that is more better for your energy, more gentle, more loving, as opposed to very, you know, just aggressive and yelling and screaming and loud. You're moving away from that, okay? For some of you, this is a powerful month to speak it into existence. Pluto retrograde is working with you, and Pluto is the planet of transformation. Pluto has the power, Pluto has the power to completely transform your whole reality overnight. I'm telling you what. So if you need to move, if your living environment is stressing you out, causing you to get no work done at all, and causing you to feel stuck, manifest it. For some of you, it's coming. You've been putting in the work. You've been saving up the money. You've been doing the research, and you're awaiting the results. Now you're just waiting. You've already done the work, all right? And now the universe is delivering it to your doorstep, all right? And that's on Piriana. So let's dive a little bit deeper. Group number 3, you guys have the builder. Yup. A lot of you guys are really going to be focusing on bodybuilding, building muscle, burning fat, okay? Like, you guys are really going to be focusing on creating your dream life. And this doesn't necessarily just have to do with, you know, working on your body. This is also building your dream life. This is also, sorry, I'm sitting in my chair backwards, but this is also building your own business, building your dream life, literally creating something from nothing. And this is the power that you guys walk with the month of September. You also have you are on the right path, okay? So this is just a reminder from Spirit, keep doing what you're doing because it's working. If you have been consistently hitting the gym and you feel like you're not seeing the results, I guarantee you, you know, everybody else in your life, they've been seeing the results. They've been talking. They see how good you look. You know, some people are more vocal about it than others, but you're doing the right thing. It's working. So don't give up. Don't get discouraged. The month of September, we have nutrition. Okay. So, focusing on eating healthy. All right. Cooking more, eating out less. Okay. Being more mindful of what you're lacking nutrient wise and what you need a little bit more in your diet. Okay. Maybe for some of you, you're going to be hiring a nutritionalist. Okay. To come into your house and to help heal your body. Okay. Once again, the root chakra is focusing on your security security, making sure that you are safe, okay? And if you're eating a bunch of junk food, you know, your immune system ain't that safe, bae. You go out and you know, get in contact with somebody that might have something, your immune system won't be able to fight it, you know, as much as somebody's immune system that eats healthy and gets all their nutrients and vitamins. So, you know, take that into consideration, not trying to scare you, but your body is your vessel. So it's up to you. What do you want to put into it? It's up to you, but that's just, you know, food for thought, no pun intended. So we also have school. So this card here says the answer that you're seeking involves going to school. For some of you, you're going back to school. You're excited. You're leaving a stressful situation. You're moving. You're changing environments, and this is going to be really good for you. The caffeine thing still applies. The drinking plenty of water still applies. But also this card does talk about, you know, you teaching other people, you having knowledge to teach to other people, but also you learning. Okay, so you're going to be doing a lot of learning and studying, perhaps about your health, about your body, about nutrients, nutrition. And for some of you, your life path involves teaching people, being a bodybuilder, working with people to improve their body, their nutrition. That's your life purpose, like to help people get their health, transform their health in powerful ways. I cannot talk, okay? All right, diving a little bit deeper, we have here humble pie. So group 3, the month of September, your ego is strong enough to survive a healthy dose of constructive criticism. So be open to it. Be open to the constructive criticism. For some of you guys, you were cringing when I said the thing about caffeine. You were saying, I could never. You can do it. This card's here for a reason. You got it. All right. Your ego is strong enough to survive enough healthy doses of criticism. All right. So the month of September, you have embrace your heart's desires. All right, so for you guys, your deepest hopes and wishes are coming true. Express gratitude for these answered prayers. So that's coming your way. You also have Sagittarius, time to explore. All right, so a Sag could be playing a big part in your life. All right, so we have here, embrace your inner wanderer. Like a wild horse, you are meant to roam free. Sagittarius is also ruled by the thighs, bike riding, taking walks in nature, exploring nature, spend more time outdoors, okay? For some of you guys, want to go hiking, move the legs, move the bodies. For some of you guys, y'all are working on getting slim, thick, building that muscle in the legs. Y'all, the results are coming. So keep on, be consistent doing them squats, okay? And finally, we have Chiron, the wounded healer. All right, the month of September, group 3, although a deep and painful wound may be exposed, a powerful healing gateway has just opened. Have you guys ever taken into consideration a reason why you abuse the caffeine? It's, you know, you're doing that because caffeine is a drug, so you could be doing that to fill some sort of void that you have obtained from a certain traumatic experience. Have you ever considered that? Okay, no judgment at all, but we just must, you know, take a few steps back, you know, because when you're all immersed in it, you're drinking it every day, you know, ego doesn't want to hear these things. But when you take a few steps back and you look at the bigger picture, it all makes sense. So once again, you know, no such thing as coincidence. You're hearing this message for a reason. You picked this group with this message for a reason. All right, your ego is strong enough to, you know, get some healthy doses of criticism. Not saying that I'm criticizing you because, you know, I needed to hear this, you know, no cap. So diving deeper, you guys, focus. Your focus is big time going to be on work the month of September. And we also have short term. Yeah, I picked that up. If you guys are working at a job right now and you know for a fact it's not serving you, this is short term. And this is just a reminder from spirit. Like, you know, you can go ahead and put some pep in your step and start looking elsewhere. Start, you know, focusing on building your dream career and not somebody else's. That's a big message here. You know what I'm saying? How can you build your own business? How can you build your own brand? Okay. And so these cards here, now these cards are going to give us some in-depth tea spilled of just some energies and some sort of situations that you guys may be running into contact with the month of September. So we have the eagle, okay, triumph over troubles and obstacles the month of September. So no matter what issues you guys run into, you're going to be able to overcome them. All right. We have the broom, new home home, new attitude. So a lot of you guys are moving, you're transitioning, you're transforming your life, a better living environment. And once again, if you're not moving, this is telling you to manifest it the month of September, Virgo season. You've got this. Come on. We have the heart. Love, deep affection, and caring energy is all around you guys the month of September. We have V. So somebody with the name V, or somebody that has heavy V's in their name, Victoria. All right, Victor. But this card here says victory in some endeavor for you guys the month of September. So victory, success. We have bread. All right, get that bread. Hey, so you guys will be experiencing a period of prosperity and abundance. The month of September, we have the ring. Ooh, a marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Okay, so this could be you or somebody around you. Ace of Cups, are you getting engaged? Okay. Oh yeah, Ace of Cups, the Empress, I see fertility. So, if you have been wanting to conceive, try for a baby. Very beautiful chance of doing so. But of course, caffeine, you want to cut back. You want to make sure that you cut back. But even if you are not wanting to conceive, this energy is around you. So just take precaution. You know the vibes. We have the cat. All right. And this here says a two-faced friend will be around you. And I picked that up here. There's somebody very close to you that might even encourage you to do reckless things, go to Starbucks every day, get drinks, and do whatever the freak. But just watch out, because that person could be a two-faced friend of yours. So just watch out for that. All right, we have November, that could be born in November, or this could be telling you that you are going to do something the month of September that is going to impact your month of November. Okay, if you are following me, okay, different messages for different people. And finally, we have the finger. All right, and so this here says warning you of a problem either now or in the near future. Ooh, so this problem could definitely be with that two-faced friend, and this problem might pop up in the month of November. So something that this two-faced friend does in your life the month of September might manifest something happening in November. I know it's a tongue twister, but just remember that. Keep that in your mind, okay? So we have the magnifying glass. Keep a close eye on that two-faced Sally, all right? That'd be all up in your face. That could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, all right? All right, so more energies around your September. It's important to get more info, clarity, research, reading documents, examining the fine print. So if you are signing anything important, make sure that you read the fine print and read the important details, okay? The month of September, we have the island here. And so this here says the month of September, foreign affairs might be happening, doing things solo, standoffish, separation, feeling lonely, spread out, isolation. This could be advice to stay away from a certain two-faced friend, or you might notice that they're more distant, okay? They're more distant than usual because they're on some weird stuff. We have the mountain. All right, so the month of September, obstacle, problem, distant, solitude, pride, somebody being blocked off, cold, interruption. So these are just some energies that you might be running into. Very interesting. We have Saturn, the world here. So you guys are going to be running into accomplishment, completion of cycles, duties, responsibilities, governing time and matter, structure, achievement, commitments, boundaries, and restrictions. Okay. And finally, we have the hummingbird. So the month of September, you guys will be feeling enjoyment, being more present, rapid response, resilience, lifting out of negativity, and just feeling light, feeling happy. So that's very beautiful, very powerful. And finally, these are your advice cards to get you through the month of September. I know this reading is very long. We're ending it here. So you guys have diving to new depths. Okay, so the month of September, there is a deeper meaning to what is happening. You might be looking at this from the surface and missing what is really going on. Take a moment to pause and breathe. Allow yourself to dive deeper into what it is that you are feeling about your current situation. Okay, you also do have leaping through the air. So it says here, the month of September, a plan you have made is on track. If you are waiting for something, get to work and stop putting off ideas or projects you are considering. Okay. We also have advice from Amber. Okay. And Amber here says you can expect a financial upturn, a promotion, profits, and other earnings. Money that you are waiting for will be paid out soon. Currently, you are very powerful and you work so hard to manifest your desires. Finally, the time of frustration and losses is over, so you may be very hopeful. Ooh, month of September, be nice to me. So we have the links, another advice here. Look beyond immediate appearances. There is a fakery, phony in your circle. Very close to you. Once again, it could be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, but they do not have the best intentions. So they might seem sweet. They might seem like they're a genuine friend, but look beyond the immediate appearances. Look beyond it and really feel them out for what they really are. All right. Because I feel they're flaky. We have the porcupine, which is innocence. The month of September, free yourself of guilt and shame. You've done nothing wrong. All right. We also have the antelope for the Libras. It's time to be decisive. All right. So make a decision and take appropriate action the month of September. Okay. And finally, we have the buffalo, abundance. You are provided for in all ways, especially the month of September. All right. And I did want to pull you guys some self-care rituals that would be beneficial specifically for you guys. The month of September, use your hands. A lot of you guys are gifted, using your hands and creating jewelry, creating powerful things. So definitely use your hands more. And if you have yet to do that, I feel like maybe you guys might be getting into that the month of September. Okay, creating things, crafts, okay? Watch a movie, all right? In your times of feeling stressed, burnt out, I don't know what to do, just go watch a movie, all right? Let that inspire you. Just relax, curl up with your cat, all right? And then we have create art, okay? Those are your self-care rituals for September. Of course, we did have to look at your health and see if Spirit has some advice for your health. So you guys have forgiveness heals. Who do you need to forgive? Okay, who do you need to forgive? Is it your child's father, your child's mother? Is it your parents? Is it your siblings? Is it an old friend? Who do you need to forgive, hun? Okay, we have leave a stressful situation behind. Okay, and of course, y'all know exactly what it is, too. Ask your body for a message, okay, the month of September. Then you also have alternative medicine, looking into herbs, nature's medicine, okay, Reiki, all that, all right? And finally, group number 3, these are your 3 channeled affirmations to get you guys through September beautifully. So I'd recommend to write these down, recite them when you first wake up, on your way to work, while you're just chilling before bed, all of that. Okay, so your first one is, I am worthy of my own love. Hey, I am worthy of my own love. Write a love note to yourself. What is it that you most need or want to hear? Spicy. Write yourself a love letter, babe. All right, I give what I want to receive. I give what I want to receive. Here we go. We need to give what we want to receive. When you experience any lack in your life, ask yourself, what am I not giving? I let grace lead the way. I let grace lead the way. Take the first step and you will be shown the next step and the one after that. Know that life will love you every step of the way, the month of September. And also, family, you can do it. I don't want you guys to say you can't. Take that out of your vocabulary. Go take it to the dumpster and leave it there, okay? You can do it. Yes, so group number 3, that was your September 2020 Psychic Predictions, a pick a card reading. If this hit different, if this resonated with you, comment down below. Let me know how so. I had such a vibe with you today. Be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the last, but definitely not least group. Let's go. All right, last but definitely not least, group number 4 with the selenite, the most divine. Ooh, the most divine energy. Selenite for September 2020. Let's go ahead and see what your month ahead has in store. Very thick, okay? As you guys can tell here, she is, in fact, thicker than a Snicker. So I think that we're just gonna get right into it and cut right to the chase. We're gonna start with your tarot cards here today. All right, so let's see. Basically, with these tarot cards, I held the intention that Spirit gives us the tea. All of these cards are basically your whole month ahead. All right, and then these are just the details. All right, because Libra rising here, I like to know a lot. We like to know the tea, the details. Okay, so you guys here have 4 of blades. All right, we got that 4 of bliggities. Okay, 4 of swords. We have 7 of swords in reverse. Group 4, you better not be doing that dirt McGirt. Are you doing some grimy stuff and now you're hiding out? I see you. 6 of coins. Ooh, 6 of coins. 10 of cups. Okay, all right, 10 of cups. And then you guys have the Devil. Interesting energy. We're gonna get to it. Hold on. Don't rush me now. Hold on, because we have the Devil, and then we have 7 of swords in reverse next to 4 of swords. Are y'all slick or what? All right, now I'm just gonna read these cards. This might be flip-flopped for some of you, so it might be you doing the dirt the month of September and chilling out for a bit, or it might be somebody in your life doing dirt and they're chilling out for a little bit. But one by one, I'm gonna break it down as I always do. The month of September, 4 of swords. Y'all are gonna be big chilling. Okay, the 4 of swords in this card, he's retreating. All right, this is a man. He's from the city, but he said, you know what? I need to get my heart right. I need to get my mind right, because being around all these freaking people that don't know what they got going on, it's doing something to me. I gotta get myself right. So the 4 of swords is literally the resting card, the meditation card, the card where you are in silence, you're in stillness, you are focusing on going inward, just like the Hermit. Okay, but this is powerful because this is needed for you guys. It's not only needed to help you get back to square one and remember what you're doing everything for, but it's also to help you recharge your energy, because you need it. Okay, you definitely need it. So for some of you, this is, you're going back home, you're going back to your hometown, you're going back to your parents' house. First, and this is just a very specific message. I'm getting a story here. But for some of you, you moved out. You were living on your own, and then you ended up getting yourself into trouble of some sort. 7 of swords. And the powerful thing about the 7 of swords being in reverse for you guys is the month of September, you already know that you're in some stuff. You already know that dirt was done. You already know that heaviness has happened. For some of you, this is you got lied to, you got finessed, you got played. And so that person is nowhere to be found. They're already living their life. They've moved on. And so now you're stuck having to pick up the pieces after being played, lied to, or finessed. Okay, different stories for different people, but I feel like for you guys, the month of September, your focus is getting out of this trouble. Okay, your focus is getting yourself out of this trouble. Whether this is you, because some of you, let's be honest, some of you did the dirt. Whether this is lying to somebody that you were close to, whether this was stealing from people, whether this was doing fraudulent things and now you're in trouble with the law, whether this is you cheated on somebody and now you got caught up and now you're all alone and you're having to evaluate your life, or for some of you, other side of the spectrum, you got cheated on or you got lied to, you trusted somebody, they stole money from you, they did something to you. So different messages for different people, but the overall theme here for group 4 is, getting yourself right after dirt was done, whether you were the one doing it or other people. I see with the 7 of swords is you're stepping away from it. So I will say this, if you are currently in a place right now and you're watching this, you're currently in a place where you're still involved with the trouble, you're still in the same area, you're still in the same spaces that trouble, you're going to continue to attract the trouble, so there's no point in trying to hide out, okay? Seriously, I'm sorry, but yeah, we just got to be real, we got to be honest. But for a lot of you, I see your focus is you're leaving it behind. You're finally clearing your conscience, you're getting rid of that, you're forgiving, you're releasing releasing, so that way you, once again, this is you, not for them, it's for you to focus on what really matters here. So yeah, the month of September, I definitely see that you're going to be cutting off fraudulent people. So this might not even, maybe you didn't get lied to. Maybe this is the energy of you used to just surround yourself with anybody, you know? I'm feeling like younger people vibes here, you know, like teenagers or young adults, surrounding yourself with, you know, bad people, you know, just trying to find the light in them, you know, because some people, you know, we just want to see the light in everybody. We want to, you know, give people the benefit of the doubt, but you know, sometimes when we give people the benefit of the doubt, they show us, okay, we shouldn't have gave you the benefit of the doubt type stuff. And so, you know, you could have just been surrounding yourself with liars, with cheaters, with manipulators, with thieves, with people that do bad things, okay? And I'll say this, birds of a feather flock together. So if you are considering going back to that lifestyle, being around those people, it's inevitable. You become the product of who you hang out with, okay? You become the sum of your circle. If you want to change your life around and get better, group number 4, you have to go back to square one. Surround yourself with people that genuinely care about you, that don't just care about you for money or for what you can provide for them or for what you can do for them, okay? That don't just care about your looks and your physical appearance, okay? You need to surround yourself with people that genuinely want to see you do good, with people that genuinely care about your mental health, your emotional health, and your physical, spiritual health, okay? Because for a lot of you, group number 4, you've been surrounding yourself or entertaining certain people that do not have your best interest, and I feel like you're finally starting to realize that. Those people that, you know, got you involved with doing this fraudulent stuff or got you involved with certain drugs or, you know, drinking too much, partying too much, okay? Certain substances, those people, they do not give a crap about you. And some people, you know, I'm going to start channeling this Saturn energy. Some people are going to get offended, but some of you guys need to hear this. Stop surrounding yourself with people that don't care about you, with people that only want to see you doing the bare minimum along with what they're doing, okay? Because I'll tell you what, those people, at the end of the day, if push comes to shove, if, you know, things really crumble, they would not have your back. They would rat on you. They would call you out in a heartbeat to protect themselves because they are selfish while you're over here being selfless. You need to start focusing on yourself, and you need to start surrounding yourself with people that genuinely care about you while you're out here trying to just live your life all willy-nilly until you get hurt, until something happens to you. And I feel like, you know, for some of you, you have people at home, whether it's your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, they worry about you, all right? And your parents aren't getting any younger. They're not getting any, you know, younger, all right? And so I feel like this should be a focus for you. Or if you have kids and your kids, you know, you don't want them to see you living this lifestyle, just stop. Just nip it in the bud, okay? So, you know, these are just different messages. I know this sounds really tough, but I'm definitely getting a vibe that some of you guys that selected this group, you need to hear it. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Are you surrounding yourself with people that are codependent, that are using you, that are leeching off of your energy? If you can barely support yourself, why are you trying to support other people? Okay, 6 of Pentacles. You have people that are becoming codependent on your help, your handouts, and it's going to become a cycle. And then you're going to wonder why you're tired. You're going to grow bitter. You're going to grow angry and frustrated and upset. So, moral of the story is the month of September, spirits want you guys to focus on just chilling with yourself, you know, spending more time with your family and spending more time with people that genuinely care about you, and stop going to places that get you into trouble. Stop going around people that get you into trouble. Group 4, you have people watching you. You have people watching what you're doing and waiting for you to mess up so that way you can be Dunsky, so you can be out of the picture, okay? I'm not saying this to scare you, but you need to step back into the basics. You need to go back to square one, and you need to focus on your family. You need to focus on your kids, or if you don't have kids, focus on, you know, healing your inner kid. Focus on getting back on the right path here, all right? And stepping away from people that you know are going to get you into trouble, all right? But even though I'm saying all this, this is what you guys are already going to be doing. You guys, at some point, I'm seeing it's the beginning of the month. At some point, you guys are going to have this realization, wow, these people don't care about me. These people just ratted me out like it was nothing. Like, wow, like if I keep doing this, I'm going to turn out just like them. Yeah, that's what's going to happen. So, definitely nip it in the bud before it gets to that point. But at the end of the day, the month of September, if you need somewhere to go, if you need, to escape a scary, dangerous situation, I'm definitely seeing that your parents or your family home, your childhood home, or one of your siblings, they're going to be there for you, okay? But what I'm also hearing is stop disappointing them. And I know this sounds so hard, but it's like, every time you need help, they're there for you, but you never listen to their advice and you continuously get yourself into trouble. At some point, they're not going to be there anymore. You know what I'm saying? Your parents can't live forever, and certain people just grow tired of dealing with people that just don't listen. So what Spirit is telling you, and honestly, Spirit has saved you from a lot of dangerous situations, but if you're not going to listen, if you're not going to get the lesson while you're being spared, something might have to happen in order for you to fully snap out of it, get the picture, and focus on getting your life where it needs to be. All right, selenite is the crystal that connects you with the crown chakra, with the spirit realm, with your angelic spirits that walk with you, your ancestors. And I feel like you guys connected with this crystal because you guys need to start working with it. You guys need to start tuning in because your ancestors, your angels have saved you time in and time out from this BS, this drama, this particular person in your life that wants nothing good for you deep down. They've saved you multiple different times, but it's getting to a point where they're like, okay, like if I save this person again, are they going to not listen? Do I have to not step in this time? Like, what is it? All right, this is tough love messages, but you need to hear it. All right, so you guys have Taurus. I have. So the month of September, Taurus energy is really going to be with you big time. Okay, so a Taurus could be playing a big part in your life, but also this is the energy of your possessions, the materialistic, your money. All right, I feel like you guys definitely need to start saving your money. Stop spending your money on things that don't matter, things that aren't important. Stop focusing also on the materialistic things, okay? Because that's also a reason of why you might be getting into all this trouble because you're letting greed get in the way of your soul's purpose, okay? This is where you need to be, okay? But right now you're not here because you have to be here because you're surrounding yourself all up in here. Stay out of here, okay? Like for real, for real, for real, for real, all right? I feel like your family misses you, whether it's your brothers or sisters, your close friends that you look at as family, whether it's your actual parents, whether it is your inner child who you used to be, your actual child. I feel like you need to focus on, coming back down to earth and getting out of this fantasy world, okay? That's very dangerous, this wild lifestyle, all right? So, and once again, this is tough love messages, but I definitely feel like it just has to come out. You know what I'm saying? So this is all love. This is all love and light. I've been here before, but I also do know like how dangerous it can be. Like it's not fun. Okay. So Taurus, okay, focus on saving your money so you can get out of this trouble, so you can pay off all your debt, and so that way you won't have to deal with this, walking around with this on your conscience, on your soul, okay? And you also do have third house messages. So the month of, your siblings. I feel like your siblings are really, wanting you to get out of this situation. I feel like your siblings will have your back if you do get into any sort of trouble, but I feel like this is already, the trouble has already happened, and now you're digging yourself out of it. But you know what I'm saying? If your siblings are giving you like really good advice, stop ignoring it and start taking it, and you'll see how far you're getting. But also, I feel like, messages, you're going to be getting a lot of different messages, a lot of communication about things that have to do with finances, with debt, with your credit, with all of those kind of legal things. Okay. Also legal matters are going to be playing a big part your month of September. So I'm going to be so real. I see people ducking off, like ducking away in the cut, trying to run from their problems. But this is something that you have to face. You have to face this head on, and you have to pay off this karma, this debt. Okay, this is definitely Saturn retrograde working with you. Okay, like all of the groups, like different retrogrades was really popping up, but you guys, this is Saturn retrograde all over it. Y'all are paying off karmic debt. Okay, for some of you it's debt from this lifetime, for some of you it's debt from past lifetimes, and this isn't to scare you, because the beautiful thing about, you know, releasing debt, karmic debt, is once it's done and over with, it's done. Okay, and I do see, you know, 10 of Cups at the end of the day. This is all that matters. I feel like your most important cards here is the Four of Blades and the 10 of Cups. The month of September, focus on withdrawing from the stuff that got you in trouble in the first place, and just get right with your family, get right with your parents, get right with your siblings, your brothers, your sisters, you know, and get right with yourself. Okay, don't lose yourself out here trying to be in these streets. Okay, trying to work the streets when you're from the suburbs. All right, let's be real, let's be honest. All right, I don't know who this message is for, but Spirit is going in. Okay, so these cards are your themes. Okay, your themes for the entire month of September. So you guys have individuality. Okay, if you're seeing 1111, 1111 a lot, especially the month of September, every time that you see that, your spirit guides are reminding you to focus on yourself. Stop trying to fit in with everybody. Stop trying to get people to like you. Stop worried about what the next person is doing. Stop giving out handouts to people look, seriously, Spirit is telling you, stop giving handouts to people that are well enough capable of getting it on their own. Okay, that creates codependency, and you don't want codependency on top of all this other stuff that you got going on. All right, so focus on yourself. I promise you, your friends will be good. All right, your friends. Okay, because if they were really your friends, they wouldn't be encouraging you to get deeper and deeper and deeper into trouble. Okay, y'all already know who this is about. Let's just be real, let's be factual. Okay, so individuality, and every time that you're about to make a decision, every time that you're tempted to go back to this lifestyle, go back to the streets, or go back to doing fraudulent things, remind yourself, will my future self thank me for this, or will my future self be disappointed that the younger me made this mistake when I've already been through it? Okay, so we have individuality, focusing on yourself, getting yourself right. All right, you know, let's be real, a lot of the times people are so worried about what the next person is doing. Oh, you see that new song that Cardi B just dropped? Oh my gosh, when they should really be focusing about, you know, what they need to drop, you know, what beautiful gift that they need to share with the world, what they need to work on, what they need to heal, what shadow work they need to face. You know, is that you? Are you always worried about what the next person is doing, what they're not doing, but you know, never really take the time to, Four of Swords, go inward and check in on yourself. Okay, the month of September is all about you and getting things squared away, releasing the karma, and moving on with your life, and not going back to the things that got you in this scary, you know, situation in the first place. Okay, for real, we have spirituality. Okay, so the month of September, a big theme for you is spiritual growth. Okay, and so a lot of the times when a lesson is presented to you and you know, repeatedly keep ignoring it, you keep going back to what's hurting you because you're being stubborn, you know, your spirit guides, your ancestors, they'll show you, they will make something happen to literally wake up your soul, shake you to get out of the mess that you're in. So, you know, from my experiences, this has happened to me. Just be careful, okay? Because this is, you know, the vibes that I'm feeling, you want to be very careful, especially if the law is involved. All right, go back to your square one, okay? Go back to your safe space and just chill there. Be with family, okay? Be with family, get your mind right. Okay, so spirituality, and for a lot of you, you already know this. Okay, and it's like your intuition has been telling you for months and months and months, I need to leave this behind, I need to just start a new life, I need to just leave, I need to go. Do your thing, okay, but trust your intuition. Okay, so we have card number 9. Okay, and this is completion. So this is powerful. This should be this is a theme for you guys, wrapping things up, coming full circle. I feel like you guys, the beginning of September, you're going to be in a period where you're meditating, where you're not surrounding yourself with, you know, the BS, and you're just really seeing things for what it is. And it's going to motivate you to just be done with that lifestyle, to be over. Of course, you're going to pay off your dues. You're going to get yourself out the trouble. But, you know, once you get yourself out of this trouble, don't go back. All right. And the crazy thing is with this devil card is it's tempting. That lifestyle, okay, or that person that you were around, or that person that you were trying to be, is that really you? Have you lost yourself along the way? Okay? Have you lost, the real purpose of why you started in the first place? We're being real, we're being transparent. You know what I'm saying? Because this lifestyle, it's tempting. Oh yeah, that's the thing about this energy. It's tempting. All right? It tells you everything that you want to hear. It fills your mind up with this fantasy that won't even come to fruition. And then you end up spending years in this energy, years in this lifestyle. And then you reach a point where you're like, you know what? To be honest with you, if I had known that signing up for this came with all of this baggage, came with all of this heartache, came with me losing who I am and losing what's most important to me, I wouldn't have signed up for it. Don't forget your real purpose, all right? I wish that this reading could be, about your finances looking good, but this reading is about what you need to hear, all right? Don't lose your focus. Have you lost your true intention, your true purpose, okay? We also have rebirth. And this is a powerful theme for you guys. This is the energy, and this is just a reminder of Spirit telling you it's never too late to change your actions. It's never too late to change your living situation, where you're living, where you're located. It's never too late to become a better person. I don't care if you're 98 years old. You can choose in that very moment, you know what? I want to be a better person. I want to be there for my kids. I want to be there for my parents. I want to stop stressing my parents out. You can change. In this very moment, you have that power, okay? The ball is in your court. And so I want to remind you, as you step into the month of September, if you don't choose to take this advice, for whatever reason, if you let this lifestyle, this person, this trouble here, if you let this lure you back in, this will be a cycle. Because I'm going to be very real. This is, for a lot of you, it's a very personal reading, huh? But I'm going to be very real with you. This has karmic cycle, karma written all over it. So if you, and you guys have been in this cycle for a while, you go through periods where you get scared, something shakes you, and you say, I need to focus on what I really need to focus on, which is my family, which is, being there for people in my life, or whatever the case is, okay? People are looking up to me. You go through this cycle, and then something happens to where you go right back to it. All right? Do they whisper something into your ear? Do they keep telling you what you want to hear, but they never, they never follow through with what they tell you, broken promises? This is going to be a cycle. So the month of September, you can either step out of this cycle for good, or you can, tell everybody, oh, I'm going to change. I'm going to do this. I'm moving. I'm changing my ways. And then you can go right back to what's gotten you in this deep mess. And it's going to be a cycle. It's literally just a never ending wheel. And the month of September, you are being presented an opportunity to get out of this wheel, but it's up to you. I'm telling you what, it's up to you. And I'll tell you, group number 4, you guys have so many people rooting for you. You have so many people that will literally do anything to make sure that you're safe. They stay up late to make sure that you're good, to make sure that you're okay. All right. I feel like you don't even realize, how much you might be stressing your parents out, or stressing out somebody in your life that really cares about you, while they're watching you continuously make the same mistakes, continuously fall for the stories that somebody's trying to sell you, that will never become anything, okay? That will never come to fruition. You are literally risking the most important things right now for materialistic satisfaction, for a fix, for a feeling, a temporary feeling that a vice can give you, okay? And a vices could be anything. It could be a cigarette, it could be drugs, it could be liquor, it could be money, it could be an addiction, it could be greed, it could be anything. But, really, this is shadow work. All of the groups, September is big shadow work, and this is your shadow work. You can either run from your shadow work, but I'll tell you what, you can run, but you can't hide. Don't let it get to a point where you're, going into your 50s, you're still in this lifestyle, and you're so in deep that you feel like you can't even get out. Of course, you can do it. Age is nothing, but so many times I've heard people, with just so many regrets, and I genuinely don't want that to be you guys. So this is coming from a place of love, okay? And a place of, I've been here before. I feel that. I know that, okay? You went into this with genuine intentions. I know that. I feel that, okay? You're still worthy of love. You still have people that love you, and it's never too late to end a chapter of your life and start a fresh new one, okay? It's never too late, all right? 5 of Swords. This is a win or lose situation, okay? And I feel like this is going to be a big energy for you. I feel like something's going to happen the month of September where you realize at the end of the day, it's a win or lose. At the end of the day, this isn't for me. At the end of the day, I'm going to walk away from this because mentally this mentally is causing you a lot of suffering. It's causing you a lot of pain. You've witnessed a lot of stuff that you shouldn't have even seen. Okay? And that messes with your mind. So with all of this being said, be very mindful of what you choose to invest your time, your energy, and your money into the month of September. And be mindful of the certain cycles that you are noticing, because if you start to be more mindful, if you start to be aware and observe, you'll really realize what this cycle is, okay? Of where you get to the point where you're so close to just quitting, you're so close to leaving it behind, you're so close to moving on, but it lures you back in and you're back at square one. It's a cycle, but you can do it. You have the power to get out of this, whether this is alcoholism, whether this is drugs, whether this is a certain person, whether this is a lifestyle, whether this is a certain career that's getting you into trouble, whether this is a certain way of making money that's getting you into trouble. I'm telling you what, you be careful, okay? So you have dreams coming true in reverse, 9 of Cups. You guys are going to realize the month of September that this is not, what you were dreaming of. This is not what is making you happy. 9 of Cups in reverse talks about dissatisfaction, feeling unhappy emotionally. You might be happy, financially. This might be making you a lot of money, okay? But at the end of the day, emotionally, are you good? Do you feel like you could be there for certain people in your life a little bit more? Like, is this worth the price that you're paying? Okay. You also do have sadness and isolation. Under all of this money, or under all of whatever this vice, whatever this is giving you here, whatever this right here is giving you, is it worth the sadness, the heartbreak, the heavy heart? Is it worth crying yourself to sleep? Is it worth feeling empty? Is it worth feeling like you have nobody genuinely in your corner? Is that worth it? Okay, Saturn is going in right now. All right. We also do have the crown chakra. Whoa, bless. And I believe that I mentioned that with the selenite. Your ancestors, your spirit guides that walk with you are literally speaking through me right now. Okay, they're wanting to connect with you. They send you so many signs and blessings on a daily basis, but it just seems like you don't realize it. And so the month of September, go inward. Stop going out just for a month. Be there for yourself. Focus on yourself for just 1 month. And by the end of September, I feel like you're going to get your purpose back, your drive back. By the end of September, if you take this advice, if you go back home, okay, if you stay in the house with your family, with your babies if you have any, with your lover if you have one, if you just stay in and be around the people that love you the most and leave this wherever the freak it's at and don't touch it, I guarantee you'll be so far in just 1 month. But at the end of the day, it's up to you. It's up to you, because a lot of the times we deal with this 3 of Swords for so long that it becomes comfortable, to the point where when we're not feeling sad, when we're not feeling angry, it feels weird. And we're so comfortable with that anger, so comfortable with that sadness and that heartache that, not having it is just so uncomfortable that we go back to it. Is that what you want, or do you want to break that cycle? Do you want to genuinely be happy? Okay, so we also do have the Listen, which is the High Priestess. Spirit could be telling you to listen to what I'm saying right now, or this is also just a message of your spirit guides, your spiritual team are always sending you messages. Look at that, messages, communication. For some of you, your spirit guides literally love to channel messages to you through your siblings, whether it's your brother, your sister. All right. And I feel like this is really big for you. Listen to what your brother or your sister say this to you this month. Really listen and leave ego at the door, because this is a month where you're going to be around a lot of people that are conscious, a lot of people that are woke, and a lot of people that genuinely want to see you out of this trouble, out of this issue, whether this is an abusive relationship, This could be anything, but you have the power to step away from it. You have that spiritual support, but do you really want it? Do you want it bad enough? Okay, so we have change in progress. So this card is literally telling you, the month of September, you guys are going to be focusing on changing a lot. This card talks about changing your flow. He was going one way and then he realized, oh, wow, I can't go out that way. So let me just turn around and go back this way. All right. Do you need to turn around and do you need to go back to where you came from? Do you need to go back to square one to remember, who you really are and what you're really doing all of this for? 10 of Cups, family. Okay. Purpose, love. Okay, and you also do have connect with Gaia. Okay, grounding yourself, going back to square one. Are you so lost on your journey that you don't even have a connection with Mother Earth anymore? Are you abusing Mother Earth? Are you not recycling? Are you littering? Are you not respecting the water? Are you not treating it as sacred? Have you really fell off of, your spirituality, your practices because of whatever this energy is? All right, and once again, it's never too late to get yourself right. I feel like maybe if you guys want to plan something where you're just spending time in the woods, meditating, going on a nature walk, going on a trail walk or something where you can just ground yourself and just disconnect from the world, disconnect from the codependency, disconnect from this toxic lifestyle that good and well is not for you. It's not for you. You see the people that are living this lifestyle that you're trying so hard to fit in with, and that you don't want to become them. That you don't want to carry the traumas that they're walking with. So why are you still there? Is it for the money? Do you feel as though you're not capable of making money any other way? Okay. That's just an example for whoever needed to hear that. 6 of Pentacles, you are very gifted in a lot of different ways. You can help people in so many different ways, but yet you choose the 7 of Blades way, okay? The 7 of Swords way. Doing things, sneakily, okay? Or doing things that just shouldn't be done, okay? Fraudulent things. Different messages for different people. Moving forward, we have travel, okay? Group number 4, you guys are going to be traveling the month of September. Okay, do you guys need to travel back home? All right, did you guys move to another state? Did you guys move to another country? Did you guys move away from the nest and your soul is longing for that love and that support at your parents' house or in the nest or whoever raised you? Okay, maybe you guys need to travel back home to get yourself right, to meditate, to ground, and to focus on what's really important. You guys also do have the speaker. So the month of September, you guys are definitely going to be speaking a lot. I feel like, court. I don't know why I'm getting court vibes, but I am. I feel like if you're going to be speaking in court, make sure that you're meditated, make sure that you're grounded, so that way you can, really process things powerfully and think before you speak and not be super, impulsive. We also have writing. So the month of September, writing out your feelings, writing out a game plan of how you want to steer your life back on its course, writing out, just your intentions of how you plan to get closer with what matters and how you plan to make abundance in the future. Okay, you guys are actually really gifted at writing and communication. Perhaps that's what you're really meant here to do. You're not meant to do whatever this is, bae. And that's why you're getting no success. That's why you're getting nothing but trouble, because the universe is telling you this isn't for you. Okay? That's why every 5 seconds, the universe is sending you signs and synchronicities to go back home, to be around family. Okay, because that's the part of your life's purpose. All right. We also do have counseling. All right. Have you guys been considering going to see a therapist or going to talk to somebody about your problems? There is nothing wrong with that. And I'll tell you what, you need to be heard. Maybe you guys have gone through traumatic experiences. I picked that up. I picked up the energy of you guys have seen certain things that you shouldn't have even witnessed. And that does something to you. That does something to a soul. Okay, especially if you can't talk about it, especially if you have to keep certain things in secret. Okay, this is serious, because whatever you don't heal within yourself, if you do have kids, your kids are going to basically be passed down whatever you need to heal that you haven't healed within yourself. So let's nip that in the bud and let's break that cycle. Okay, this is, just messages from your spiritual team. And I feel like your spiritual team really wants you to hear this. So, please just know that this is no judgment. This is coming from a place of love. But diving deeper, we have Pluto. Pluto. So this here says, ask your guides to help you through this transition. There are no real endings, only beginnings. So the month of September, should I even say that this is out of your control? Like, I don't want to say that, but you know, this could be inevitable. Pluto retrograde, transformations. You have gone so long in this energy. In the universe, your ancestors, they've tried so many times to, you know, send you situations to shake you and get you out of this, but that didn't work. So is the month of September going to be the month where it's inevitable something is going to happen where boom, you have to, you know, go back to focusing on yourself. You have to go back home. You have to spend time with family. You have to get away from this, you know? And as unfortunate as that sounds, I tell people all the time, you don't play with Saturn. You don't play with Pluto. You know, that's karma right there. You can run, but you can't hide. If you don't take the gentle nudges that they give you, you're going to be getting a big bang. And I'm sorry, but you know, just take this reading as a little bit of a warning. It's always better for you to get yourself out of it than for something to happen that forces you to get yourself out of something. And Lord knows what consequences that will come with, whether that's the law, whether that is, you know, other things, who knows? This isn't too scary. This is just to tell you, as of right now, if you keep on making the same decisions that you're making, this is going to be the outcome. And like I said, it's always better for you to, you know, be the one to make things happen as opposed to your ancestors angry AF at you because you're not listening and you're hard-headed. You know, it's, you know, just different messages. This is coming from experience, so square. Okay, so this here says, the door may be locked, but you are the key. Persevere and you will meet any challenge. Okay, so, you know, this is going to feel tense. This is going to feel tight, but you got this. The reason why you're feeling so tense, or the reason why this all might feel so tense and so stressful, is because the universe is like, hey, get yourself together. Come on. You know, like, how many times do you need to have this repeat happen for you to finally get the memo and finally snap out of it? I'm just being real, you know? We also have secret knowledge. Okay, a secret may soon be revealed. Ask your guides to help bring this situation. Ask your guides to help bring this hidden knowledge to light. All right, so the month of September, a secret will be revealed. Okay. Okay, very interesting. That could be why Seven of Swords is right here. We have messages here. So we have family ties. Yeah, so family, fourth house. You are being called to connect with your family, okay? So it says here, celebratory energy surrounds you and your family. So plan that special get-together or reunion. You guys can definitely expect to be around your family more the month of September, which is nothing wrong with that. I'm just seeing you guys are going back to square one, which is beautiful. It's needed. And then we have an adjustment as required. Yeah, so, you know, with this lifestyle, it's inevitable. It's not meant for you, and you cannot keep on. Whether this is an abusive relationship, a narcissist that you're dealing with, whether this is a certain drug or, you know, a drink, whether this is a job that you're working at that's toxic, whether this is a way that you're making money, whether it's, you know, hanging around with fraudulent people and doing fraudulent things with those people, whatever it is, you can't keep on. You know, Spirit's telling you this is not a time to give up or do an about face, but you may need to refine your approach, okay? So, you know, just different messages for different people. We're going to dive deeper. Now, these cards here, these are going to give us our in-depth, like, what can you expect? What are you about to run into type stuff for for September. So y'all have a young male. So a young man in your life is definitely going to be playing a big part in your world. Okay, so you could be the young man, or if you're dealing with a certain young man, he's definitely going to be playing a big part in your life. Could be somebody that you were dating at one point, or somebody that was interested in dating you. All right, and a friendship. Okay, so maybe it's somebody that you curved. You know, maybe they wanted to date you, but you just kept it as a friendship, and for whatever reason, the month of September, that's going to be affecting you. However, that may be manifesting for you. So pay attention to who you're dating, or who recently tried to date you, but you just didn't want to do that. Okay, that could be a message here. So diving deeper, we have the Axe. Wow. So the month of September, forces working against you. Okay. We have the Pig, beware of greed. We have the Camel, persevere and you will overcome your problems. So this is definitely karma. I'm gonna be real. We have career. Okay, so the issues and the forces working against you could be around your career, co-workers that don't have your best interest, or just from you being greedy or things of that sort. We have the Skull. And this here says, the month of September, hidden secrets can harm you. Yeah, and so you have another card here that talks about secrets. You have Seven of Swords. I feel like that might be coming out the month of September, so just be careful. You know, I'm not saying this is scary, just be careful. Or perhaps if you're dealing with a young male, maybe a secret might come out about that young male. For whatever reason, messages. You know, people are going to be getting messages. You're going to be getting messages. You're going to know what this is about. We have the older man. So this could be your father. This could be an older man that you were involved with. Either way, this says the month of September, dealings or a relationship with an older man will be coming into play. All right. And you also have the Claw. Be careful. Do not take risks the month of September. I'm telling you guys, I hope that y'all aren't in trouble. None of my beautiful lovelies better be out there doing things that they should not be doing. Okay. We have July. Okay. So this trouble, this issue that you're going to be running into, things could have really been popping off in July. Maybe you went to court for it in July, or maybe you found out about it in July, or maybe the person that's involved was born in July. Either way, this is a big focal point for you. Okay, you also do have the Wreath. So the month of September, sorrow over a loss, okay? And then you also do have the Quill. Get back to the basics, yeah. So Spirit is really going to be pushing you guys to just focus on what really matters, okay? Whether you have a kid and you just need to focus on your kid for a little bit and, you know, yourself, and that's it, okay? That would be a thing. Or even if you don't have kids and you've lost yourself trying to fit in with these fraudulent, you know, places or people, you know, you need to get back to basics and you need to just come back down to earth a little bit, okay? And then finally, we have the Stars. So more energy around your September. So wishes, peace, nighttime, falling in love. Miracles, inspired, blessed. So I definitely do feel if you do get involved with the law, miracles, you know, your ancestors won't let you get into trouble. Of course they won't, but you need to stop getting yourself there in the first place, okay? Seriously. So, you know, don't be scared, but if you continue to do this fraudulent stuff, your ancestors might not have your follow-up, just so that you can see, you know, you want to keep acting up? All right. Okay. All right. So you have the Magician. All right. So for you guys, electronics will be playing a big part in your month ahead, taking inspired action, being resourceful, being, you know, a lot of thoughts, having a lot of thoughts, thinking, communicating. You have the Crow. So for you guys, memories, remembering the past, mystery, being very observant, and an omen. So this is definitely about trusting your intuition, being observant of your surroundings, not surrounding yourself with sketchy people. We have the Squirrel. So for you guys, the month of September, you guys will be feeling energetic, secretive, frugal, saving money, hoarding, miscommunication, getting scolded or scolding. You also have the Snake. Woo, be careful now. You guys have deception, jealousy, betrayal, backstab, silent treatment, toxic, and seduction. So this is playing a big part. Okay, maybe there's a man in your life that's envious and jealous of you because you don't want them. All right, and they might be rooting for your downfall. And we also do have the House being the last card here, and this here says for you guys, the month of September, focus on home, your roots, your safety, your family, your comfort. All right, shelter and boundaries. All right, don't be just letting anybody in your home. If you let a snake in your home, cleanse your energy. I'm telling you, I don't get good vibes. And finally, let's go ahead and get into your advice. All right, Spirit, give them this advice. All right, so y'all have connect to source. Exactly. That's why y'all chose selenite. Y'all need to get back to square one. You guys need to start connecting with your ancestors that have looked out for the cookout on multiple different occasions, got you out of trouble multiple different occasions. Give thanks, give them an offering, because sheesh. All right, so it says here, go within the month of September to discover what needs to be done. Create the shift required to attract what you want. So this is another card telling you, you cannot keep on going like this. A change is required, whether it's a change in where you're living, whether this is moving back in with your parents for a little bit to get things right. Do what you need to do. At the end of the day, you know, at this point, your main focus should be completing this toxic chapter of your life and, focusing on your family, your safety, your comfort, your belonging, your shelter, okay? You have advice from Malika. All right, let's see what Malika got to say. Face your fears, drop your mask, and open your soul. Give up your secretiveness, open your protective armor, and wear your heart on your sleeve. Expect great happiness of love. Please jump over your own shadow. Woo! So you are being secretive, shady, and really sneaky. And no offense, I'm not saying this to make you feel bad, but it's come up so much in this reading. So at this point, are you lying so much to the point where you're lying to yourself and you're starting to believe it? Don't mess with your mind like that. All right, just be very careful, but just drop it. Get over your shadow. Are you the main one getting in your way with the stubbornness? Okay. All right. Interesting. So much secret energy. Okay, are you keeping a secret? Do you need to talk to somebody about it? Do you need to let that off of your chest? Okay, so we have the turtle. Another advice for you guys, this is advice to retreat. Stop trying to make something happen. And I said that a lot, you guys. Big vibes. I feel the vibe. Spirit's telling you so much. Stop trying to force this lifestyle to work for you. It's not meant, okay? That's why you keep getting into issues. You also do have the opossum strategy. Have a backup plan. Okay, have a backup plan. If you do continue to be up in this because you're going to need it, then you have the lizard. So you guys need to pay attention to your dreams and visions because a selenite crown chakra, your spiritual team is trying very hard to connect with you and to, tell you some things, get you ready and prepared, but you're just not listening. You're not grounded. Okay, so start meditating a little bit more. So your self-care advice to get you through the month of September 2020, you guys have abundance planning out your money, planning out your goals for the future. You're saving, start saving your money, okay? Big message. You also do have read, okay? Read more, get some knowledge, get some information up in that membrane, all right? And then we also do have connect with your womb. And this is big. Now, this is just for my ladies that selected this group, but start connecting with your womb. Realize that your womb is sacred. Basically, I'm not going to go too deep into it. I would definitely recommend to look into Queen Afu. She is an author. She's opened my eyes tremendously of the importance of cleansing the womb, speaking life into the womb, and, taking care of your womb and your temple and not just letting anybody have access to your womb, okay? So finally, your health, okay? Health, what does Spirit want you to focus on health-wise for September? Sunlight, okay? Get some vitamin D, all right? Are you feeling a little bit, not like yourself because you're vitamin D deficient? We have recovery, all right? And this card tells you in order for you to heal, you got to get away from what's hurting you, okay? What is it? Be honest. We have home help. Yes. Spirit is telling you, honestly, go home, okay? Spend time with your family. Go to your childhood home, I feel like that can heal you, but home is where you need to be the month of September, because I feel like if you're not at home, you might get yourself into trouble. And then you also do have meditation, back to square one. That is how you connect with your crown chakra. That is how you hear the guidance. You have to be still. You have to be calm, okay? And finally, your affirmations to get you through the month ahead, group number 4. This was deep. This was big. So comment down below. Let me know if this hit different. Did it resonate? Did you need to hear this? What's going on for you? I'd love to hear it. So your first affirmation, group 4, I commit to being more present in my life. I commit to being more present in my life. If something seems to be missing in your life, maybe what's missing is you. Complete this sentence. One way I can be more present in my life is ... I am creative. Okay? Honor your unique gifts. Think of 3 ways you could express your creativity today. I love my body. Okay? I love my body. Do a downward dog. Take a dance class. Book a foot massage. Be kind to your body. Okay, and that definitely ties in with connect with your womb, your sacredness. Okay, so group number 4, that was your September 2020 psychic predictions pick a card reading. I know it was a little bit heavy. You know, we talked about some real stuff. I felt like I was having a one-on-one session with the client. This got really real. So if this resonated with you, please let me know. I hope that I wasn't too hard. I hope that Saturn wasn't coming through too heavily. But let me know in the comments down below. Also, be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys want to see more like so. I had such a blast vibing with all of you guys today. I love you all so much. September is going to be your month. And remember, group 4, you can do it. I can do it. You can do it. All of us, the month of September, we've got this. I love you guys so much. I'm going to end this video here, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye, guys.